All right, welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, South. I was going to say AC Flora High School. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. We got Alex here with me.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, so we're going to. There's a band performance that's going to happen momentarily before the stream starts. So we will be kind of quiet for. Might be about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I need to let Haynes know. Um, but yeah, let me. We're gonna mute ourselves, and then you won't hear anything, and then you'll hear the band hopefully. I think everything otherwise looks good on our end. Are you, so this is AC Flora hosting Lancaster. Lancaster is 1-4.
Yes, 1-4.
1-4. Flora is 5-1. They're on a one-game win streak, though, I guess.
Yeah, well, first win of the season last week.
All right, so they muted that. Wait, hold on. All right, we'll be back shortly.
Yep.
And we're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three.
MRN News. The Metropolitan Trust Bank of Grand Haven reported a deposit today.
Listen up, folks. Grand Haven brokers are all in a ladder this week with the stop ticker buzzing.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, under the field direction of Drum Major Trent Ashers, please join me in welcoming the AC Flora High School Falcon Regiment.
Step lively, Grand Haven. A brand new jazz joint swung up. This is WMRN, tracking progress on the city beat. Construction crews begin.
The headlines again. The Metropolitan Trust just took in a bankroll bigger than the rest. Nobody knows who dropped the cabbage.
Flash from WMRN. A mystery fortune has been...
Hello, Grand Haven. Let's cheer this news. The Metropolitan Trust has received its larger deposit.
Well, neighbors, Grand Haven's got a buzz tonight. The Metropolitan Trust just saw a deposit so hefty, it's the talk of every...
This is WMRN, chasing a lead in Grand Haven. Witnesses say a sharply dressed stranger strode into the Metropolitan Trust Bank today and left behind a staggering deposit.
ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you would please join me in a special presentation. Please direct your attention to the 50-yard line, where we are welcoming to the field the 2025 Boys 4A State Championship Tennis Team. Last year, the tennis team completed their season with an overall record of 21 wins and 0 losses. An undefeated season all the way to a Class 4A title. William Beasley, William Bryan. Once again, William Beasley, William Bryan. Bennett Daves. Let's hear it for Reed Denemark. Miles Goatsman. Will Hewitt. Harrison Malden. Sam McCormick. BJ Sinha. James Smith. Jude Smith. Will Trumpeter. And Trip Van Blake. Assistant coach, Debbie Blair. And head coach, Amy Martin. Congratulations on a fantastic season, a state championship, and on representing AC Flora High School well. Go get them this year. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the 2025 Class 4A Boys State Championship Tennis Team.
Okay, all right, so we're back to us, me and Alex. Yeah, so congratulations to the boys tennis team. Good job by the band.
Yeah, I remember I think they were playing at South Carolina, Jeff, and had to change location because of all the lightning outside. They had to go, remember that? Yeah, they're like, it was either South Carolina or
Like
they're outside. And
the Casey tennis tournament, maybe they had to go to the dome at South Carolina.
Presentation of the colors.
Well, it's no longer a dome.
And remain
Yeah,
standing.
they go inside to finish the match, finish the state championship, which we won, so it was great. It would be Bishop England, if I remember correctly.
Oh, let me switch to them.
Right back.
Now, join us as we honor our school with the performance of the alma mater conducted by the drum major of the Falcon Regiment, Mr. Trenton Ashurst.
All
Let's hear it
right,
one more
it's
time for
Falcon
the
Regiment
AC
Band.
Flora Falcon Regiments.
All right, got 8.5 minutes until kickoff. Alex, put your headset on.
I'm
Yeah, Alex.
getting there. Sorry.
All right, so if my dad's watching, we're gonna call McGrady Productions, Haynes, first, and then we'll call you after that, Dad. All right, here is. Let's hope this works.
Let's hope it
We
doesn't.
tested it, but then I
No
disabled.
no stream fail.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. Oh, unmute.
That's important.
Hey guys,
Hey, how's it going, Haynes?
How's it going?
doing all right. Just getting ready for this game.
Yeah. Should be. So you've been watching a lot of our the Friday night games, right?
Yeah, definitely back. You know, we had a state championship run in 2021.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, definitely started getting back into it when I realized like, hey, somebody's posting full games on here every Friday. So I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. So you are a former Flora Falcon?
I am. Baseball from 2002 to 2004.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so like I guess Coach Hallett's program started at the end of the 90s, right? 90.
Yeah, I want to
98,
say
somewhere in there.
I want to say he was an assistant at R&E under Barry Mazzell, and then he got the head coaching job in '99.
Yeah.
And then started building the program at AC Flora.
Nice.
Doing all right for himself.
Yeah. He's won a few championships.
Just a couple.
Yeah, so we just had the I guess last spring's boys tennis team won the state championship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
sure. I mean, go ahead. I mean,
that's all right. It's all right. So that was Amy Martin's. I think it's her second one. I know.
I believe second.
My oldest son, one of his friends was on the tennis team when they won in 2021, and that was really really fun year. Yeah. So what do you think about how the program's going, the Flora program?
It's been going great, especially the athletic program overall, especially since roughly around 2010. It's definitely all collectively been booming.
Yeah.
You started having championships in basketball, baseball had a three-peat, football. The football teams definitely come around.
Yeah.
Since my day.
Oh,
so that's been awesome to see.
Yeah, so we
just kind of keeping up with it.
So when you were here, we broke the 18-game losing streak to Dreer. Sorry.
Yeah, 2003.
Okay.
Halloween night.
Halloween night.
Oh man, that's tough. Yeah, so we exchanged a couple messages about and earlier in the year, Alex and I talked about whether Roper Winsky is the all-time passing leader. And so you mentioned Carew. There's one other, I guess, period of time.
We were talking about this too. Actually, funny enough, I was talking to Coach Horton before the game about it. We were trying to put our heads together, and we're like, we can't say for sure, and we don't know where the record book would be, but it's hard to believe there's someone higher than Roper on the chart.
Yeah, so I know Carew only got to be the starting quarterback for that 1 year. It was like Ethan Beamish for the championship year, and then Phillips Daniels, and then Carew his senior year. But I think he only threw around 2,000. Even Beamish only had 10 games, including all the way to the state championship because that COVID year. I think we only played six or seven regular season games. But I think he may have gotten over just over 2,000. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like Roper's done over 2,000 3 years in a row. Or sorry, this is his third.
This would be his third year, but yes, he's
well on his way.
Well on his way, and we'll talk about it more in the game. But he's about to hit another milestone tonight, marring a early exit for Roper.
Oh yeah.
He's about to hit 7K.
7K. Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
He's at 69 coming. He's basically right at 69 coming into the night. So
that's amazing.
Barring a early exit, he should hit it.
So Haynes, you told me something. Speaking of like early days, so like I help coach the lacrosse team. I help coach the younger boys. And you said that who was it the very first year? So you were around when
2004 was the first year of lacrosse at AC Flora.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first half of the season. I mean, it's kind of all put together.
Yeah.
And so Hammond chimed in and gave the team practice football jerseys. So, you know, you can imagine,
Yeah.
you know, somebody's assuming they're playing AC4 and then Hammond rolls out.
That's awesome. Well, I get the red. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you got the red and the blue. I mean, back then, especially for baseball, we were wearing a royal blue.
Oh, really?
Instead of this baby blue that we got now. The baby blue that we got back into.
Yeah. So, which do you like better?
I mean, the baby blue does look nice on the baseball jersey.
Yeah.
I mean, as I say, for major leagues, it's a Sunday finest.
Yeah, that's right. Awesome. So what do you think about? I mean, this game shouldn't be very close tonight. Lancaster won their first game last week, and it was against an Owen whatever Arnie.
0-5, I believe now, or 0-6.
0-6.
I don't know the other bye week actually.
Yeah.
Well, I believe, you know, as long as for Roper, because we lost the big guy on the blind side, right?
Yeah.
As long as Roper starts to feel more confident back there, you know, we should win this game handily.
Yeah.
I mean, I think started feeling more confident last week, when, you know, especially when the rain stopped and we were able to open up the passing game.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you know, Lancaster could come out here and be hungry. You know, they just got their first win last week, and they could, you know, want more.
Yeah.
So, obviously, everybody's, you know, number one target, you know, since the South Point game being the top 10 team.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to overlook anyone.
Yeah, but as Dabo says, one game at a time.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's just hope we do better than the Clemson Tigers are this season. I told Floyd that before the game too.
Yeah. Oh, Haynes is a Clemson Tiger guy. You are right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great season for weddings. Let's put it
That's a good
Said no one ever.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. All right, so we're about a minute or so before the game. We'll have to set up another call later in the season. You up for it?
Sounds great, man.
Awesome. All right, well, enjoy the stream, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, bye.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.
All right, that was let me de-pair my. I can mute the Bluetooth track. Yeah, that was Haynes. McGrady Productions on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, it's awesome. So I got a new audio mixer, and probably shouldn't have broken it out for an initial call to somebody other than my dad. But
it worked out well.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's a big. It's like an actual mixing board just for the first time, so Jeff can has more control.
Yeah, but Haynes always comments and provides us way more context to the history of Flora than we know.
He's a little better than he knows a little more about me. I will say my claim to fame for Flora fans is, I have no way of proving this, and I have no way of knowing if it's actually true, but I did tackle Ethan Beamish in rec ball because Ethan is from Simpsonville. And so we played rec ball against each other. So I believe I tackled him. I'm gonna put that out there. I might have not. There's a very real chance. All I just remember is that he had a matte black helmet, and I'd be playing. I was his cornerback, and I just look over, and he just taken off for 15, and I'm like, someone's gotta tackle this kid.
Nice.
I'm gonna hope I did. If I did, I might not.
Welcome to our. You'll be sorry for. Dang it!
I can't. The pink is. Yeah, Jeff didn't give me a monitor today either, so I have no way of knowing what that is. How dare you? That was my one throw shade moment at Jeff. Well,
all right.
Before we get going, though, Jeff, the update that everyone wanted to hear, no one got Coach Floyd a 20-piece McNugget meal from McDonald's.
I'm really disappointed in everyone.
I am very disappointed as well. Someone should have had to figure that out, right?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, do I sound like Basie to you?
No, but I don't know what Basie means in this regard, I feel like.
Do I sound like super awesome?
You always sound super awesome.
Radio host?
You always sound like super awesome, Jeff.
Okay, excellent. We'll just go with this.
All right, but as I just said to McGrady and Haynes, same person, Roper's on the way to hitting a cool 7,000 passing yards. He's at 6,900 coming in to this game, to be exact, 6,908 yards. over his 60% completion percentage, 74 touchdowns out of only 20 interceptions. He's well on his way to becoming a Falcon great. You'll get the ball to start tonight, Jeff. We won the toss and were elected to receive the opening kickoff. Not something that happens too often. That's what I like. Well, you know, this is a very different, team than it was a couple weeks ago. We've talked about the losses up front. We had a makeshift offensive line last week, and Coach Floyd, so we had a lot of people in new positions, and a lot of people answered our questions for us. We were very happy with how eventually it turned out. But, of course, early in that game, as you all saw last week, it was a struggle to get going. So he's looking to hopefully have this game in control and, really importantly, slow the game down. He said he wants the run game to dominate, and we'll potentially be talking about one new star in the Falcons and a couple of running backs that should carry us to victory here. As for the first time this season, we have a 100-yard rusher.
Wait. We had 100 rusher?
Jalen Simmons went over 100, nice. 139, I believe, 134, one or the other. I'll be sure to get that locked down. But either way, we got a southpaw kicker, Jeff.
Oh, you gotta love it.
Hayden Payne doing the honors. He'll boot this one deep for the team from the city of Red Roses, making the trip down to the capital city, Flora Lancaster. Second time in 2 years, Lancaster trying to get their first win ever against the Falcons. As Payne will boot this one deep over the head of Batet and will let this one bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Well, this is, as we said, this has been the seniors' homegrown field for a while. Roper Wensky, we have no way of confirming, but it'd be a very hard thing to believe he's not AC Flora's all-time leading passer, as this 3-year starter will now step onto the field. And Jeff, we were a little right. Darius Moten will be the starting running back. So Moten will be the left on Winsky's left hip. Falcons start on their own 20. First and 10, 2 receivers out wide. I believe there's going to be a couple of banged up injuries as well, so we'll have to see who's here. First and 10, Roper will hand off to Moten. He'll run it near side, but run right into a brick wall and get shoved back. It was Terrian Lineberger on the stop, the defensive end. Wrapped him up and drug him back, 2-yard loss.
So we're without Kendall today?
I believe so. I saw Kendall. Yes, he is in sweat still. So Kendall, of course, and of course, there's 2 linemen that were not playing last week as well.
Second down and 11 from the 19-yard line.
For those who do not know, Jeff and I talked about it a little last week. Moten, a Dreer transfer. He's now the young sophomore getting his first start at Flora. Second and 11 for AC Flora. Quick screen to the far side. Josh Davis tries to make one man miss, but he cannot. Wrapped up, and then the rest of the Bruins swarm him. Initial hit made by D. Mobley, the linebacker, and then the rest of the Bruins surrounded him.
No gain on the play.
So we're up 3rd and long, Jeff. Not ideal.
Ooh.
3rd down and 11 to go.
This feels like a very much Charlie Scott, Blake Batet kind of let them run in space play. Think what I'm thinking?
Yeah, no, for sure. In fact, just roll Roper to that side.
Yeah, I'll give him wide open side of the field. 3rd and 11. Falcons on their own. 19 on the far hash. 1 receiver up top, 2 down low. Play clock now at 3 seconds, and Coach Floyd will call a timeout as everyone was kind of looking over for some direction, and Coach Floyd will burn his first timeout of the game here in the opening 90 seconds of this one.
Right, we need to call my dad real quick.
Of course we do.
Yeah, let's see. Hopefully this works again.
Back to school can be new friends, new pressures, new risks. The South Carolina High School League has partnered with
Hey, how's it going?
I'm recovering. I've not heard anything. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Well, good. All right, so at least you have a live stream to take your mind off things, right?
There you go. And I'm enjoying it. I guess we're going to win. But your wife took care of me real well today. She spent her whole day with me.
Awesome, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, she's good at that.
I owe her big time.
Yeah. All right, well, enjoy the stream. It looks and sounds good?
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay. Excellent.
I think it's going to be an easy win.
I hope so.
I hope so.
We'll see.
Bye-bye.
All right, enjoy.
Bye-bye.
All right. So 3rd and 11, Falcons on their opening drive of the game. Backed up onto their own 19. They need the 30-yard line for a first. Same setup on the far hash. 2 receivers down low for Roper, the wide side of the field. Puts the running back in motion. This is a straight drop back. Now looking to the near sideline to Batet, who has the ball right at the 32. He falls down. Nice pass from Roper, dropping it beautifully over the defensive back, Jamarius Culp. Patet with an easy 13-yard reception for the first down.
Yeah, you know, it is kind of what you said. You know, I was sort of imagining like a curl or something, or slight, you know, in, but that's what he did. He just worked into space. And
yeah, Blake is one of the smartest players on this team. Let him work into space. Of course, the Dartmouth commit. First and 10 on the near hash in the gun. It's Moten right up the middle, spinning forward for a couple yards. Gets dropped at the 35. First Bruin to greet him. Looked like the linebacker.
Ball placed at the 35-yard line.
It's number 19, Jamarius Culp, yet again.
For the Falcon offense.
So now Moten in positive territory. 1 yard on 2 rushes. 2nd and 7 for AC Flora on their own 35 near hash. Wensky in the gun. He gets a hard count, and it looks like a couple of Falcons and a couple of Bruins went. Even though the line jumped, I think Charlie Scott may make this one against the Falcons. Took a couple steps too early. So the hard count works in favor of the Bruins. First penalty of the day for either side. And we haven't really touched on it too much, Jeff. We're not really a much penalized team this year. We're only averaging around 38 yards of penalty yardage for the offense.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. I was just thinking of South Point.
Correct.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez, they could have had 200 yards of penalties.
Yeah.
2nd and 12. Falcons now backed up on their own 30 near hash. 2 tight ends, one either side. Roper in the gun, play action, quick strike to the near side of Josh Davis. Has that 35. We'll squirm out of 1 tackle, but we'll get pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Another easy pitch and catch for 9 yards. He'll bring up 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 3 to go.
Josh coming off a 4 reception for a 44-yard game last week. You know, it's so hard getting all these receivers the ball, but I feel like Josh Davis is on the verge of really kind of showing out his stuff. He had this great game against Southside Christian. It feels like every one of these players have had kind of one game, but everyone's looking for that 2nd, 3rd game to really blow it open.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the distribution has actually been pretty balanced.
Very balanced.
Especially if you add like
Correct.
Patet's running in.
For Moten, he's got a lot of space going past the 45, spinning towards midfield, but he gets dropped. Hard run for Moten, showing off his skills again. We talked a lot about Moten between me and you, Jeff, but we haven't really mentioned it to the stream as much. Moten transfer. What was the name you were talking about? Oh. Everything okay?
Sorry, I just thought.
But what was the nickname you were telling me about Moten?
Oh man, he had an amazing game against us in the JV game last year.
1st and 10, Falcons on their own 47. On the between the hashes, a quick slant over the middle to Banag, breaks 1 tackle to the 40, spins towards the 35 before he's dragged down. It's due to Witherspoon on the stop, but Banag with a strike from Wensky moves into Bruins territory.
First down.
Jeff, but you said he has a new nickname in practice, right? What they're already calling him?
Wazell?
No, Darius. Mini Markel, right? Yeah, the player comes in motion. It's Patet who will get the ball on the jet sweep coming near side, but he can't find any green grass. Gets speared behind the line of scrimmage at the 35-yard line. Tackle made by the DB Samar Armstrong. However, a flag flew early, maybe a procedural, and it will be accepted. Looks like probably a legal formation.
We will replay first down from the 39-yard line.
Looks like a bigger loss than 5. It's like a 10-yard loss.
Oh.
From what?
It's a hold, I guess.
I guess, but to start it off. So 1st and 20 now, Falcons on the Bruin 45. Wensky draws back, looking for a near curl route. Got to the 35s. Davis tries to sidestep a man, but he gets shoved out of bounds. Armstrong in coverage. Nice job from Roper to get those yardage back. 11-yard completion to Davis. Already his 2nd one here on the opening drive, Jeff.
That's a gain of 11 yards.
Yeah, I like them targeting him early.
Actually give him a game of 12. after a nice completion up past the initial line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 8 for AC Flora. They're on the Bruin 32 in the near hash. 2 receivers down low for Roper. Moten in the backfield with them. Wensky will hand it off to Moten, tries to run right. Has his jersey being ripped from behind, runs through 1 tackle, but gets downed right past the 30. The 29's where they mark him.
Picks up a short gain.
Well, Jeff, I've already seen him run about 4 times, and Moten is a tough runner. Not the tallest man on the field, actually the shortest, but he runs with force.
Yeah, that's why they remind him of Markel.
Of course, Markel Townsend now at Western Carolina having a good year as well for the Catamounts. 3rd and 5 for AC Flora on the Bruin 29. Wensky in the gun, drops back straight near Corot to Davis yet again at the 25. Makes the catch and immediately gets dropped by the DB Armstrong. It's right at the first down marker.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. The ball carrier
no signal yet. They're going to say 4th down.
It's 4th down and inches.
So Roper now 6 for his first 6, and the offense will stay on the field. It'll be Quan Williams coming into the backfield now. His first time on the field. 4th and inches. Falcons just need a yard for a first. They're on the Bruin 25. Wensky in the gun. Gets the snap. Hands off to Williams. He runs it right, and he'll have the 1st and more. Bounces outside of the 20. Trying to trudge toward the 15, but that's where he's knifed down.
On the run. Delivers another.
An 8-yard carrier for Williams gets the 1st down and more, and the Falcons move into the red zone for the first time today, Jeff. What we're seeing in Jeff, Coach Floyd said he wanted to slow the tempo down right on cue. Almost a 6-minute first drive. Now Bruin is down, hopefully just a cramp, so we'll have our 2nd time out of the game, and this gives us a chance to talk, Jeff, about one of the things that's kind of been underlying this year, but we've been really good at, our red zone percentage.
Yeah.
Nearly 80% of the time we're in the red zone, we score.
That's pretty good.
That's what you're looking for.
Take that.
Yeah, it wasn't as great last week. We got in the red zone twice. It was actually our worst game. 2 for 4 times in the red zone we were able to score. But a very steady team. When we get in the red zone, we're pretty much going to get in the end zone most of the time. And, of course, touchdowns right behind it. We get a touchdown 75% of the time.
Yeah.
When we're in the red zone. We've only kicked 1 field goal. So we make the most of our drives. And this seems like a really big part of the offense, Jeff. When we finally, get to the red zone, we cash in on the opportunities.
Yeah. That's what you want to do.
That's how you play winning football. Injured player was Landon Tolley, the linebacker. He's walking off under his own power, though. Hopefully, just a nick and scrape. So 1st and 10, Falcons on the Bruins' 18-yard line, knocking on the door. Between the hashes here. Looking for Pater. 2 receivers down low. Quan stays in the game at running back on the left hip of Wensky. 7 in the box for Lancaster as the DBs creep forward. Wensky gets the snap, dropping straight back. Looking for a pal to the near pylon. It's Patet. Did he drag the feet? Yes, he did. Out of bounds at the Lancaster 8-yard line, but a beautiful toe drag for Patet. It's a 10-yard reception. Wensky now 7 for 7, Jeff.
It's a 10-yard gain. It's close to the sticks.
No signal for a first, and they will say 1st down, so easy pitch and catch now gives the Falcons a 1st and goal.
AC Flora Falcon, 1st down.
On the left hip of Roper, 1st and goal on the 8-yard line near hash. Falcons going from right to left. Wensky gives the snap up to Williams straight ahead, fowers his way forward, and he'll walk into the end zone. Great blocking from the offensive line. And the Falcons strike. 6-minute and 15-second drive for the first score of the game. That's how you do it, right, Jeff?
For sure. Yeah, you always want to get the ball, march it down.
Of course, have to shout out the offensive line. A lot of new pieces there. Of course, Grady Bell, our tight end for the last 2 years, now playing left tackle. Looked brilliant on that drive as well. As Juice and Kendall cheering on, Grant Hill puts it through the uprights for the extra point. It's 7-0 AC Flora with 5:44 left to go here in the first half.
Making the first quarter, your AC Flora Falcons 7, Lancaster 0.
Let's see if I have this set up to show a replay.
Falcons will now boot this one. Well, we'll see how deep we go, Jeff. Usually, I don't know if Lancaster has kind of realized our kick formation. That 30, 20-yard line's wide open.
Yeah, they clearly haven't been watching huddle.
Now their deep men are at the 5, the up men are at the 20, and now right on cue, Jeff, that those lines move up saying maybe we need to play a little closer. Line up on the near hash, and a really cool student section if we eventually show it, Jeff. Pink out here tonight.
Oh yeah, I'll get that on. Okay.
Love a good pink out. Of course, just October. Grant will pooch this one to the right side. I don't think he got as much on it as he wanted to as the ball's fair caught at the 38. Smart heads up play for Jackson Terrell, the skill position player, DB / wide receiver, was just able to reel that in, and he goes down right at the 39s where they mark him. So good starting field position for the Bruins their first time out. A team that I don't really know much about other than the game I watched on Huddle, Jeff.
Yeah.
No stats on them, but a team that got their first win of the season last week in overtime against R&E. Now they come down to Memorial. They trail 7-0 here, 5:43 to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 on the far hash on their own 39. It's Clinton, the quarterback in the backfield, gives it to Mobley, tries to run it straight ahead, bounces it outside, immediately gets chopped down right at the line of scrimmage. Isaiah Watson shot out of a cannon, as well as Larry Pickett.
The initial run play for Lancaster.
A little banged up here in the secondary, and that gives TJ Johnson a chance for his first start here in a Falcon uniform, Jeff, near side. As well as we saw, Coach Brown told me this, the DB coach, seen a lot of Blake Batet. He gets to start at safety this evening.
Oh,
yep.
Corner.
Correct. 2nd and 10. Bruins still on their own 39, and they're all whites here today. Clinton with Mobley on his right hip, gets the snap. Dropping back, looking over the middle, he's got a man, but he just overthrows it, looking for the tight end, KJ Armour over the middle. That ball falls to the turf, it'll be 3rd and 10.
Lancaster is still at the 39-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Bruins in an early hole, 30 and 10 on their own 39. They need their own 49, so basically midfield for a first. 2 receivers down low, 1 up top. The Falcons, 4 down linemen, only 2 linebackers in the box. Now 1 creeps forward and Blake moves to center field. Clayton will get the snap, looking to the near side. Pressure comes from the near side, so he's going to tuck in a run, still looking downfield. That ball incomplete, a fastball looking for the receiver, Elijah Stover in coverage. Azel Banag, of course, we've been praising Azel Banag. It was blanketing Stover, and a 3-and-out go to the Bruins.
It's a 3-and-out force by your Falcon defense.
You know, Jeff, Azel had one of the most impressive plays we saw last week, the forced fumble and fumble recovery. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, no. It's cool, yeah, because it wasn't until we watched the replay that we could see the
yeah, I
poke
think
out.
Brown was like, did he get the fumble? And Azel comes over, and he's like, yeah, we got the fumble. And he's like, how do you know? He's like, well, I caused it. He's now back at his own 25, along with Blake Batet to receive the punt. Caden Payne does double duty. He's back there to punt this one away. Lancaster having people run in and out. Play clock was winding down, and delay of game on the offense. Not a great start for the Bruins. Have to go back.
The offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. 4th down and 15 for Lancaster from the 34-yard line.
So Deontay McCain will be the punter here for the Bruins. He's back at his own 20. Lancaster snapping the ball from their own 34. A wobbly snap. He does get it off and puts a beauty up there around to the 35, and that ball hits off a Falcon player, jumped on by the Bruins. Armstrong gets on at the Falcon 37. They were trying to tell Batet to get out of the way. You think he wanted to field it late. I think it hit off his knee, Jeff, and that's where the Bruins will start.
At the 37-yard line.
So you were talking. So
he pointed the wrong way.
So you talked about me giving the announcer jinx earlier today. It was actually you who said we were talking about Coach Floyd. I'll talk about my little point a little later. But Jeff, before the game, said we need to return more punts.
Or just fair catch and have it there.
Yes, but you said
don't let it hit the ground.
Well, that took a weird bounce, and Batet caught in the crossfire. So Lancaster moves into Falcon territory for the first time today. They went 3-and-out. We'll see how this continued part of their drive goes. 1st and 10 on the Falcon 37 on the far hash in the gun. It's Mobley with Clinton. quarterback. Looking all around, Falcons spread out on defense. He'll get the snap, hand it off to Mobley, runs it left all the way, powers his way towards the 35 before he gets tripped up inside at the 34. And actually marked him at the 35. Thought he got at least a little farther, but falling forward did not get there. Isaiah Watson on the stop.
Second down and 8 for Lancaster from the 35-yard line.
Isaiah Watson had a great game last week, Jeff. 5 tackles, 1 sack, unofficially. Of course, the stats were not put in the max prep, so I had to do my own research at home. That was how I spent a good part of my morning this morning. So 2nd and 8 for Lancaster. First positive gain of the game. They're on the Falcon 35 on the far hash. Clinton gets the snap, hands it to Mobley, tries to run it straight ahead, cutting back towards the field to the 30, breaks 1 tackle, still fighting forward to the 25. Finally tag-teamed and dropped, but a first down carry. 10-yard from 9-yard gain from Mobley. Larry Pickett, the defensive back, who's getting now his 2nd straight start on the stop. And a first down for the Bruins puts them knocking on the door of the red zone. First and 10, Lancaster at the Falcon 26-yard line on the left hash. Going from left to right, under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Mobley gets the handoff, runs it left again, breaks through 1 arm tackle and still fights his way towards the 20 before he's drugged down. Tackle made by Jordan Davis. Welcome back. The middle linebacker did not play last week with a groin injury, but he's back there again. 6-yard carry for Mobley, who's starting to assert his will as a ground and pounder.
Yeah, good to have Jordan back.
Very good to have Jordan back.
Katrakis had a few tackles subbing in for him.
He played a very good game, I would agree. So 2nd and 5, they mark him at the 21-yard line, so not in the red zone yet. Armstrong comes in motion from top to bottom. They'll give the snap to Mobley, running left again. He's got a hole, just gets tripped up. Shoestring tackle for the Falcons to save a touchdown. They mark him at the Falcon 17. But it looked like Walker saved the touchdown because Mobley had a lot of grass in front of him.
1 yard to go to the line to gain.
3rd and 1 here for the Bruins. They mark him at the 17. They need the Falcons 16 for a first. 20 yards off, 5 clearance from Mobley. Gotta imagine they'll give him the ball here. Everyone in tight for the Bruins. 3rd and 1 on the Falcons, 17 on the far hash. They'll give it to Mobley straight ahead, and he gets stuffed, but he still falls forward for a first down. It looked like he got initially pushed back, but he does get the first after falling forward for 2 yards. It is a first down for the Bruins. Powerful runner, Jeff.
Yeah, it looks it. So, but they lost a running back to South Point, is that right?
Yes, R.J. Brown. One of their linemen are both gone. 1st and 10, they marked him on the Falcon 14-yard line here on the far hash. Mobley on the right hip of Clinton. Maybe Stover coming in motion from top to bottom. The receiver, it's now a handoff to Mobley. They're running left, and he gets cut down. Maybe a yard or 2 on the pickup. Big time hit from Jordan Davis. The linebacker already with 2 tackles here early.
On the play sets up a 2nd down and 7.
So now 25 yards off 7 carries. Lancaster burning a lot of clock here. 2:22 to go here in this first quarter. 7-0 lead for the Falcons. Lancaster on the Falcon left hash. They're on the Falcon 12-yard line. There we go, Alex. Welcome back. Another in motion from top to bottom. It's Stover yet again. Handed off to Mobley. No, it's Clinton who keeps it. Scampers his way toward the 10. Tries to bounce it out. Tied inside the 5 towards the goal line. And he gets stopped just short. Clinton finally pulls one. Gets a pickup of 9 yards and a first down. Bashir Walker again saving a touchdown.
Moves the chains for Lancaster. First down and goal to go from the 2-yard line.
So a 10-yard gain on first down now, or 2nd down now, gives them a 1st and goal from the 2. Falcons' red zone defense has been stifling. Only 45% of times teams have scored in the red zone against them. Lancaster trying to make that number a little better. 1st and goal from the 2 between the hashes. Clinton will hand it off to Mobley, and he can walk into the end zone, shoulders Batet, and falls forward. Touchdown for the Bruins. After a quick 3 and out, it was the Mobley show, and he showed everybody why. Carried it 8 times between the two drives. 7 since they got the ball at the 37. He got all but 10 of those yards and scored.
Yeah, you never want to give them the ball back right away.
No, especially after going 3 and out. Gave them a little extra juice. It'll be McCain on to kick the extra point. It's up and good. 7-7 ball game with exactly 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, Jeff.
Our score with 2 minutes to play in the first quarter.
What are our thoughts now after the total of 10 minutes already in this game?
Yeah, I mean, we've held them once. Oh, man.
I want the offense back on the field, kind of a statement. Well, we'll have to check in on our friends, though, Jeff. South Point and Camden, big-time game tonight here in our region.
Yeah, while you do that, I'm going to show the pink in the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Ace is down there somewhere.
Somewhere in the sea of pink. Currently 7-0 lead for South Point. They're on the road at Camden tonight. Again, if we want a chance to win the region, we have to hope Camden wins that game.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough ask.
Tall order, correct. Kane to boot this one deep. Falcons back on their own 5, set to return this one again. 7-7 ball game. Falcons went right down the field and scored. Lancaster got the ball on the Falcon 37 after a muff punt and put it home. Now, here we go, round 2, but the play is blown dead before it gets going. Looks like maybe an offsides against the Bruins kickoff team.
This will be a full start against the kicking team.
And Jeff, we've been also patiently waiting for Logan Price to come back. I believe we're really close.
Yeah, he's a super dynamic athlete.
He started practicing today. I don't know if he's suited up for today, but he looks to be ready to rock and roll very soon. One of our defensive backs. There's a lot of help in the secondary, especially after Kendall went down. But Kendall seems to be in good spirits. I don't think he'll be out for much longer. No reason to rush him back with an ankle sprain, and got a couple more weeks left till you play Camden.
Yeah, the real season is about a month away.
Correct. And a low liner again. Another flag comes out. Round 2. Offsides again against the Bruins. And Jeff, this was how this game went last year. It was quick scoring and then a very slow middle half. A 17-14 game where Lancaster almost was able to steal one away from our Falcons. AC Flora did end up getting the win and improved to 3-0 against the Bruins all time. Feels like, Lancaster, again, stole one right there, and now they're trying to maybe put a stop to the Falcons. It's going to be a tall task, though, as AC Flora with that high-powered offense went right down the field their first drive.
But, yeah, you never want to give a team hope. And,
no.
And that's, like you muff the punt. And
don't let them hang around. That is you let York hang around, we're able to turn it on in the fourth quarter. You don't want to do the same thing. McCain will squib this one at the 40. It is caught by Charlie Scott. It would just need out. Interesting decision for the speedster. It would have been interesting to see him be able to kind of run with the ball in space, but
I think that's the instruction.
Yeah, I think he looked visibly upset with kneeing that one out.
Yeah.
So the Falcons, Charlie Scott went down at the 37, and that's where AC Flora will start their second drive of the game. The last time we saw Roper Wensky, he went 7 for 7 en route to an opening drive touchdown. We'll see what the senior has in store. Roper at 65 yards and just around 27 for 7,000. 1st and 10 on their own 37 on the far hash. Roper dropping back, looking for a swing pass to Moten out to the near side. He's got space in front of him, tries to bounce it outside, but setting the edge is Armstrong. The defensive back makes the stop at the line of scrimmage as Moten couldn't get around him. 8-0 on the play.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the offense. Ball still at the 37-yard line.
Well, the underlying thing now, of course, Jeff, Roper has having one of his best starts all of a sudden. Now 8 for 8 to start the game.
Nice.
2nd and 10, Falcons in their red uniforms, light blue caps on the near hash in the gun. Wensky gives the handoff to Simmons, who has a wide open hole to the 45, bounces outside to the 50. There goes Simmons to the 40, one man to miss, and he just makes the tackle. Witherspoon, the defensive back, stops Simmons, but Simmons gets all the way down to the Bruin 28-yard line. Big time burst for the LR transfer.
Nice. I was a little worried that they were going to throw a flag.
I was too. It looked like.
But I think what happened was the defensive back slid into our guy.
No,
it looks like he tackled
I think he just pushed him down, and it looked like they went down together.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, Falcons now on the Bruin 28-yard line on the far hash. 2 receivers down low, 2 running backs in the backfield with Roper. The senior gets the snap. He'll now roll out to the left side, throws it downfield to Charlie Scott, who just can't make the acrobatic catch. A little high for Scott around the 15, and tried to reel it in and keep his feet in bounds. Couldn't do both. Roper's first incompletion comes in pass number 9, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Well, again, as Simmons, we said, lead back last week. The first 100-yard game for a Falcon rusher this season, and Simmons' first ever. 139 yards on 15 carries, and one of that long touchdown strike, 43-yard burst in the 4th quarter to really kind of give the Falcons that extra cushion. He's back there on the right hip of Wensky, 2nd and 10 on the Bruin 28-yard line. Two tight ends in tight. Wensky will give the handoff to Simmons, who tries to run it up the middle, bounces it outside toward the 25, but gets upended. It's the defensive lineman, Lineberger, again on the stop, his 2nd tackle of the day. And a short run for Simmons brings up 3rd and 7.
Gain of 3 yards.
It is weird, Jeff, talking in this new headset, because I feel like I sound different.
Yeah, you do. I added some EQ on here.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Yeah.
Falcons have to snap it one more time. Game at 20 seconds here in the 1st quarter. Wensky in the gun, looking for a quick slant over the middle of Josh Davis. Past the 20, defender drops down to the 10, to the 5. Davis tries to reach, and he just comes up a yard or 2 short. The quick slant almost goes to the house.
3-yard gain.
A 23-yard gain to the 2-yard line, and the Falcons knock on the door.
Falcon, 1st down.
Yeah, good job by Josh. He fought for it.
Yeah, so 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Simmons in the backfield. Wensky gives it to him. Simmons bursts through the hole, tries to get to the end zone. A late reach is good. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Juan has a touchdown, and Simmons has a touchdown. 2 rushing touchdowns for AC Flora as time expires in the 1st quarter. Gives them the 13-7 lead. The offense is clicking here early. Grant Hill on for the extra point. Roper the hole. Lancaster late for the fake. Good snap, good hole. Grant Hill puts it up and puts it through. It's now a 14-7 game at the end of the 1st quarter.
Our score after 1 quarter of play. AC Flora 14, Lancaster 7.
Well, the offense looks to be going well, Jeff. And what was it?
Clicking.
Well, before we go, I want to, at the end of the quarter, I'll say what I have to say in a second. Coach Floyd tidbit from the game, but we want to go back to one of our Spurs sponsors of the season, the Mill Pond Steakhouse, because step back in time at Mill Pond Steakhouse, where rustic elegance meets southern hospitality in beautiful historic Boykin, South Carolina. Nestled just a short drive from Columbia, discover a serene dining experience unlike anything else in the state. Savor certified black Angus beef, low country seafood specialties, and favorites like marinated rack of lamb, while enjoying breathtaking views of the historic Mill Pond. Experience top-notch service where everything is just perfect. Reserve your table today at millpondsteakhouse.com.
Nice. All right, let's watch the replay again, maybe? Maybe we have the Mill Pond thing in the background. Let's try that. Catch and run by Josh.
Sets up a 2-yard touchdown run for William, for Simmons, excuse me. Know what I did. Well, Grant Hill moved one a little shorter than he usually does last time. We'll see if he tries to get one inside the 30. He usually gets it around the 27. It was at the 37 last time. Hill pooches this one again towards the 30, this time going all the way back and making the owner show to the grab for Terrell, the wide receiver. Drops down right around where I said, 26-yard lines where they spot him. Actually, back to the 25.
Lancaster will take over first down and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
Well, Coach Floyd had, kind of shouted the defense out early. I was talking about their 14 turnovers going into this game, and he said, I've been kind of used to the defense just not, we've had a really better defense than we had the last couple of years, and that's kind of throwing me off as a play caller because usually the offense trying to score. Now I'm kind of way back, and we just saw right there in the offense, score, and score quickly when they get open. First and 10 for the Bruins on the near hash, going from right to left on their own 25. In the gun, hands off to Mobley, straight up field. He tries to run through a tackler, but he cannot. Nasir Walker. Again, we can't say him, it was Peyton Bishop who got on his back and rolled over. Peyton and Nasir look almost exactly the same, except I think Nasir's got about 2 inches on him. But, of course, PB's been really showing out this season, second leading tackler in a 7 total tackle game last week.
Second down and 8.
Yeah, defensive line has been super solid.
Our defensive line's, funny enough, probably I think been the best part of our team, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
2-yard carry on first down. Second and 8 for the Bruins on the Falcon 27. Hand off to Mobley, who bobbles it, tries to spin another tackle, but he cannot. This time it's Nasir Walker who gets to him first. Isaiah Watson and KD Daniels help him clean it up. But a loss of 7 yards on the bobble from Mobley.
Walker on the stop. Ball placed at the 20-yard line. It's third down.
Nasir visited South Carolina, did not walk away with an offer, unlike he did the previous 2 weeks, where he now has 2 offers to Coastal Carolina and Florida State.
We'll keep working on that.
To say, I have a feeling more coming very soon. Jeff and I are going to do our best.
Yeah.
Clinton may have to drop back and pass. It's 3rd and 13. They need the Falcon 35 for a first. They're on their own 20 on the near hash. 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Clinton claps, he'll get the snap. Looking to the near side, he'll drop back, looks to launch, and then this time double clutches, throws the ball toward the boundary, and it's incomplete. Monty Lafitte in coverage. Looked like his intended receiver was Jamarian Patton, who was trying to straddle the sideline but couldn't come up with the grab.
A heck of an effort.
It was. Actually good from Clinton. He double clutch with pressure in his face, threw a decent strike. It was Isaiah Watson delivering the pressure.
Coach Floyd not even sending anyone back.
Mickey's saying we're not going to have that happen again. That was really what happened last drive. Again, 3 and out, just like the last drive, but a muff punt gave Lancaster new life. This time, Coach Floyd says, we're going to try to rush the punter. McCain directing traffic, and it is blocked by KD Daniels. That ball bounces in the air, and it will go all the way into the end zone, and he grabs it for the score. That ball checked up in the end zone. It looked like it was going to bounce out of bounds. The safety, instead, KD Daniels does it all. It comes from the near side, blocks the punt, and recovers it in the end zone. It's the first time the Falcons have blocked a punt or a field goal or a punt this year. We blocked an extra point last week, but it's KD Daniels who does the honors.
Once again, number 11, Kevin Daniels.
Our special teams once again keeping our defense on the field.
I know, how dare they?
but this one's forgivable. It's fine.
Well, Coach Floyd said he after they celebrate the win tonight, he usually goes back and listens to the game. Hopefully he lasted that one. That was good. Yeah, defense is not going to get a long break. They'll get a short one.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a little pep in the step kind of break.
20-7 lead, extra point up and good. 21-7 AC Flora after the block punt touchdown. Again, Jordan Davis blocked I believe a field goal last year. This time, it's KD Daniels blocking a punt. He blocked an extra point, but I don't really count that as the mo.
All right, I think I saved that. Let's see.
It was Azel who blocked the extra point last week.
You got to love it when the guy that blocks the punt is the one that recovers the punt.
It's always awesome. Second time that's happened now. Azel caused the fumble, covered it up last week. KD blocks the punt and covers it up this time, but KD has the benefit of being in the end zone when he covers it up. It was kind of funny, though. I don't know if you noticed. I think he lost it for a second. He's like, where'd the ball go? And he's like, oh, it's right here. Simmons rushing on for the special teams unit. Lancaster, after going 3 and out, trying to punt the ball away, got it blocked. Now have to go back out there on offense. And they're down 2 scores all of a sudden. There's goes right back to what Coach Floyd said. Usually he's worried about having to score quickly to help the defense out. Right there, the defense helps the offense out. Grant pooches one to the 30-yard line. That ball's bouncing for grabs, and it is not covered up. That ball's on the sideline, the far one. No signal yet. Did it go out of bounds?
Out of bounds, yeah.
It did. It looked like KD had a chance toward the end. And the Falcons just come up short of providing another turnover.
First down and 10 from the 32-yard line.
And that was Azell trying to cover it up himself, but Azell should have dove on, and instead of trying to kind of scoop it up, one of the defensive leaders probably won't want that one back, but Lancaster will catch their breath as they go out there for now the 3rd time today. You know, we can rave about Azell as much as we want. We'll talk about him more as the game progresses, but Lancaster will start with 2 running backs in the backfield on their own 32 on the far hash, going from right to left, trailing 21-7. 1st and 10 for the Bruins. Clinton gets the snap. He'll hand it off right up the middle to another running back. It is Hendricks who gets shoved back right behind the line of scrimmage. He got nothing, and of course, Nasir Walker, the first man to greet him.
26, Jaisir Stover on the carry.
KJ Jackson, not Hendricks. 26-28 look very similar. I was right on my identification, Jeff. Just I saw the 6 getting grabbed by the backside. So KJ Jackson on the carry, his first one of the night. The junior loses a yard. And of course, just how important is that, Jeff, to have both PB and Nass on each side really caving in? They've been an incredible tandem this year. 2nd and 11. Lancaster between the hashes on their own 31, and flag will fly as the play clock winding down all of a sudden. I didn't even pay attention, but delay a game, the 2nd one for the Bruins today.
Delay a game against the offense.
And then, what, Isaiah in between them?
Yeah, Isaiah and Brennan, who have both been incredible as well.
Yeah.
2nd down and 16 for Lancaster.
Yeah, because we going in, we were like, well, the linebackers should be all right.
Yeah, we were like, no, to do with the defense line. You know, we got Pate coming back, but
yeah,
a lot of unproven. It's been proven already. 2nd and 16 for Lancaster at their own 26. It'll be Clinton on a keeper. Fakes the handoff. He'll try to power his way forward before a gas of Falcons drop him to the turf.
You did it.
I did do it. You caught that one this time.
That was good.
Peyton Bishop was the man on the stop before the rest of the Falcons converged. Carry of 3 on the play for Clinton. And you know, Jeff, I just did the math. Our defensive line has a total of 18 sacks this year.
That's pretty good.
They average 3 sacks a game coming into the night. They've yet to get home on Clinton, but in their defense, he's only dropped back 3 times, and they pressured him twice. 3rd and long for Lancaster, 3rd and 13. They need the Falcon 40. They need their own 42. They're on their own 29. 2 running backs in the backfield. Falcons bring the house right up the middle. The free rusher spins free from Clinton, but he gets pounded. Peyton Bishop cleans it up. Jordan Davis was the first man to greet him. He spun out of that one, and right on cue, number 19 hits home.
The reverse announcer jinx.
Reverse announcer jinx. Number 19 sacked, by the way, is number 0 doing the honors. Big time loss of 13 as Clinton spinning free. It was Jordan Davis, the free rusher, as the Falcons brought both their middle linebackers. Davis was the first man to hit home. Clinton was just able to scamper through one, or about to scamper through one, and then Peyton Bishop finished the job. Well, just like last time, Jeff, no one back deep. Falcons bring 6 to the line, 9 in the box, technically.
Guess we block it again, why not?
We'll see how quickly McCain gets this one off. He's backed up on his own 2. And a flag will come as the play clock hits 0 yet again. I gotta do a better job of telling y'all about that. It's the 3rd time today. It's a 21-7 ball game, 7:09 to go here in the first half. And now McCain, after getting his last punt blocked and the Falcons covered it up in the end zone, now have a chance to potentially just block one in the end zone.
You know, when it's here, I probably could put a I'm not going to do it. The play clock.
We'll be all right.
Yeah.
The Falcons now put 10 up to the line. Lancaster trying to kind of max protect for those Madden/college football fans that know me. Wobbly snap. The ball is a short punt. Almost was blocked by Daniels yet again. Hits at the 30 and will take a Lancaster bounce towards the 45, but will roll out of bounds. And DJ Johnson got lucky. That ball so close to hitting him. And it does go out at the Falcon 43. Well, AC Flora can really turn it on here, Jeff. They're up 21-7 with 7:07 to go here in this second half. And I will say there's some stat watching. Roper's 6 yards away from 7,000.
Oh, wow.
Yep, 1st and 10 on their own 43. Charlie and Blake down low, 2 tight ends up top for AC Flora. It's Moten on the right, Hipowensky. He's the only one who hasn't had a 10-plus yard run today. We'll see what happens here. Near hash for AC Flora, going from left to right. Wensky gets the snap, looking for 7,000. Looks to spin it deep, he'll throw it to the right sideline. Caught by the 10, past the 20, shimmies to the 15, to the 10, fighting through tacklers towards the 5, and he'll drag a whole crew of Bruins out at the 6, it seems. But there's 7,000 for Roper. Easy does it. He continues to do exactly what he set out to do, a 37-yard completion. It'll be 1st and goal for AC Flora.
Yeah.
A beautiful throw from Roper. He fit it right between the zone. There you go, Alex. And Blake Patet doing the rest. Almost enough power to get to the end zone. Looked like he fit it over one of the linebackers. Check who that was. It was Jackson Terrell.
Watch that again.
That's the second time we've seen that work, though, Jeff. It was Blake who kind of just snuck outside. He was the inside receiver between the two, and he kind of has not a fade, but
just getting into space behind the defensive back.
Yes, it was one of those wheelies kind of concepts where Charlie, the outside receiver, runs an in-breaking route, and Blake kind of goes right behind him and follows him in a sense. Second time Roper's hit Blake. First one was for a first down of a crucial 3rd down in the first drive of the game. That one was on the first play here, the 4th drive for AC Flora. And now Falcons knock on the door, 1st and goal on the near hash. They're on their own. They're on the Falcon, or the Bruins 6. There we go. Moten on the left, hip of Roper. We've had 2 rushing touchdowns, maybe time for a 3rd, and the 3rd different back. Once he gets the snap, no, it's going to be a throw to the end zone. Davis looking for a one-handed snag instead. Sails high. Jair Stover in coverage to the near pylon. Only Roper's 2nd incompletion through his first 12 passes. Roper now 10 for 12, 125. Blake up to 60 yards through 3 receptions. Josh at 47 through 5. 2nd in goal from the 6. Moten on the left, Hipowensky will get the handoff straight up ahead. Tries to fight his way forward, picking his way toward the goal line. A late surge was not enough. He gets tackled at the inch line. It'll be 3rd and goal.
No, it's ruled a touchdown.
Whoa.
Wait, no, it's
not. No, it's not. Okay, jeez, I was right in the yardage.
No.
Nope, it's not. Nope. It's not a touchdown. He got stopped at the 1. They are holding their hands up to stop the play. They are holding their hands up to stop the play. And Moten, who's looking for his first score here in a Falcon uniform, will get replaced by Quan. It'll be 3rd and goal from the inch line. Pistol formation, Roper with Quan right behind them. Receiver split out either side. Once he gets the snap, hands off to Quan. He'll burst his way up the middle and power his way to the end zone, shoving Witherspoon back in the process. 2nd touchdown for Williams. The Falcons now jump in front 27-7 with 6:26 to go. Moten does the grunt work, gets all the way down to the goal line. Quan Williams gets his 2nd touchdown of the day. And those Falcons extra point away from making it a 21-point ball game. Good snap, good hold. Extra point is up and rocked right through the middle. You know, it was funny, Jeff. We were watching football this past weekend, and I don't remember who's my friends said it, but they're like, the announcer should, that's not through the middle of the upright. I'm like, you guys understand how hard it is for us announcers to see when you're standing on the sideline to see where that ball went through in the uprights?
Yeah.
I mean, it's impossible. Like, I can tell you it went through the uprights only because the referees say it did.
Yeah.
So that one went right down the middle, though.
It's kind of weird that, like, these days that the announcers don't have multicam.
Well, they have monitors, but yeah, I think it's
Watching the
overstimulating.
main.
Probably overstimulating, I'd assume.
Yeah, actually, what it also might be is they sort of have to announce it the way the audience sees it.
Yes.
And if they're seeing different angles, then.
Well, it's also the same thing of, I was talking to my dad when we were watching, when I was talking about broadcasting back in, when I was in college, and he's like, well, don't you broadcast on a monitor? I'm like, no, I broadcast, like, I see what I see.
Yeah.
You don't use the monitor as a crutch. You don't really, broadcast through the monitor. And Grant looking for the pooch kick, and he would have had his third one of the season, but looked like one of our gunners would have, yep. That's nicer way to put it.
Ball starts against the kicking team.
That would have been the third time Grant Hill has done that this year, and he kind of.
Well, they only had 4 guys up on the front line, right?
They were all dropping back too. Did you all see them? They looked like they were all without even thinking, and now right on cue, smart play for the Bruins. They're going to bring up Lineberger. Try to replace him with a little more sure hands. Can't imagine like it's just going back too quickly. So a 5-yard loss for the kickoff team. I don't think we'll try it again, but we'll see. Grant Hill will pooch this one to the near side, shortly for Amfair Kant at the 36-yard line. Again, Jackson Terrell, second time he's done that. And he'll give Lancaster pretty good field position here. As they start on their own 35 is where they spot him.
The 35-yard line.
Well, big try for the Falcon defense. They can really snuff out any hope Lancaster has with a score and a stop and a score here if they would like.
Let's make some noise for your Falcon defense.
Lancaster now their 4th drive of the game. Their first one got a second life after the muff punt, but then the last 2 have not gone well. Back-to-back 3-and-outs. Bruins start on their own 35 near hash, going from right to left again. And they're navy blue helmets, and they're all whites. Falcons bring 7 to the box. 2 running backs in the backfield. Clinton, he'll get the snap, handed off to Mobley straight upfield. Shaves one tackler, but he can't break through another one. Larry Pickett as well as Peyton Bishop combined in the stop.
Was that Isaiah in the backfield?
I believe so.
He's number 30, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Isaiah in the backfield with the ball.
That's usually good. You like your defensive lineman in there.
Yeah.
One of my friends claimed to fame through our whole childhood. He's like, in Pee Wee ball, he's like, I took the handoff from the quarterback as a defensive lineman. He was really proud about that one for a long time.
Yeah, Isaiah just about did that.
It's way more impressive at a high school level. 2nd and 9, Bruins on their own 36-yard line near hash. I formation here. Under center goes Clinton. He'll hand it off straight up the field to Mobley, who breaks through one tackle. Ball comes out as Elbanag falls on it, and it will be Falcon ball yet again.
Wait, did he force that too?
No, he did not.
Okay.
It was a spear from off the check. I have no monitor in front of me, so I can't tell. I'll have to wait for the live feed to catch up. But wow, Mobley fumbles yet again.
That was 20.
It was Larry Pickett.
Yeah, nice, Pickett.
That's now another fumble recovery for Azell, his 3rd fumble recovery of the season, and the Falcons' 15th turnover as a team. 8th fumble recovery. Well, this could be a strike that could really down the Bruins here. Falcons start on Lancaster's 40-yard line of the near hash, and this is where we talk about shot plays, Jeff. So I like to see if we could take one downfield.
Yeah. Go for it.
Josh and Azell line up top.
I mean, fair 4-down territory anyways, might as well use one.
On the right hip is Moten, 1st and 10. Falcons will play action on the Azell is coming in motion. Roper scampers through one, pressure comes up the middle. He's still looking to the left side. He'll throw one deep, wide open man. It's caught at the 11-yard line. Roper Wensky finds Josh Davis. 29-yard pass to the 11.
Great job by Roper. Everyone always runs, right? Quarterbacks in that situation in high school football.
Yeah, Roper had the pressure come up the middle, rolled out to the far side, and threw a strike to Josh Davis. Marked him out at the 12. 28-yard pitch and catch. Davis is now 6th reception already. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. They're in the red zone yet again. They're on the 12. Moten on the left, hip of Roper on the Lancaster far hash on their 12. 2 receivers down low. Wensky, snap, hands off to Moten up the middle, who gets slung around and dropped. Violent looking tackle. It was the defensive lineman, Demias Blair. And they lose a yard on the play. No fault from Moten. I mean, Blair was unblocked.
No gain on the play. Second down and
the defensive edge came shot out of a cannon.
Still at the 13-yard line.
Did not let him go. So 2nd and 11, Falcons on the Lancaster 13-yard line of the far hash. Moten again on the right hip of Wensky. Roper gets the snap, rolling out to his right, looking for the flat. Now he'll throw it to the end zone to the 5. Charlie Scott, he has in the... Got it through the pylon. Touchdown, Falcons. He looked to the end zone for Huey. Instead comes underneath to Charlie Scott at the 5. He reaches for the pylon and scores. Roper's first touchdown pass of the evening with 4:35 to go here in the first half. Gives the Falcons a 34-7 lead.
Whew, 4 unanswered touchdowns after the 7-7 start.
Oh yeah, you're not complaining.
No, I'll take that.
Now Roper 12 for 14, extra point up and good, 35-7 game. 12 for 14, 166 through the air, Jeff.
166, nice.
That's our first catch for our leading receiver, Charlie Scott, of the season at 417 coming into today through 20 receptions. His first reception goes for 13 yards and a score. It's a good throw from Roper, too. He had to go through his progressions. Look for the flat first. Four-score ball game. It's been all AC Flora since Lancaster's first drive of the game. Grant tried it last time before an offsides penalty ruined what would have been Grant's 3rd time doing the Pat McAfee special. We'll see if they go back to it here on the near hash of the 40. 14-7 South Point lead, by the way, at Camden. Keep you updated there as well.
Wow.
Grant Hill will pooch this one again towards the far side, past the 30 to the 26. It is going to be taken and received. Lancaster has it past the 35, spun towards the 37 before he goes down. About a 12-yard reception. Looked like it was number 21, KJ Armour, the tight end, who got to the 39.
Let's make some noise for your AC Florida Falcon defense.
All 1 and 4 Bruins in a world of trouble. They are down 35-7 with 4:30 left to go here in the first half. Let's see if they can get anything working. This seems like the time to drop Clinton back. He only has 3 pass attempts today. Made time for number 4. Mobley in the backfield on his left hip. 1st and 10 on their own 39. Low snap, gets it to Mobley. He'll run it right. Tries to run past the line of scrimmage, but a couple of Falcons take him to the turf.
3 yards.
Looked like it was Peyton Bishop on the stop, combined with a couple others. 3-yard carry for Mobley.
On the stop. 2nd down and 7 from the 42-yard line.
26 yards on 13 carries for Mobley. Since that first drive of the game, he's slowed down substantially. 2nd and 7, Lancaster up to their own 42. They're on the far hash. Clinton in the gun, hands it off to Mobley. He'll run it right side, got a hole, breaks through one tackle, gets stiff-armed, and thrown to the turf near the sticks. They're going to mark him down. Looks like at the 47-yard line. They're off by 2.
Gain of 5. Places the ball at the 47-yard line.
So 3rd and short for Lancaster. Their best chance for a 3rd down conversion since that first drive. 3rd and 2. They're on their own 47. They need their own 49 for a first. In the gun, it's Mobley on the left hip of Clinton. 5 down lineman for the Falcons. Clinton claps, gets the handoff to Mobley straight ahead, and he gets stuffed behind the line. Brennan Williams was the first man to greet him before they cast the Falcons, shove him back. A loss of 4 on the play brings up 4th down.
First man to the ball was number 30, Isaiah Watson.
I believe it was Brennan Williams actually who pushed his lineman back into Mobley, and then the Falcons were able to clean it up.
From the 44-yard line.
Yeah, that was nearly a 100% chance of run. You got to just go for it, you know, like push it. Sell the run.
As the first half play clock nears 2:30, Falcons up 35-7. Lancaster looks like the offense will stay on the field to go for it. Well, never mind. It looks like Clinton is on the field as a blocker, and they're going to put McCain back at just just shy of his own 30. Falcons again have no deep man, but they bring 9 to the end of the box to block. 2:15 and a good snap. McCain will get a good punt off here. Falcons get kind of close to it, and they'll let this one bounce, hits the Falcon 30, and will roll towards the 20. Lancaster will down it at the Falcon 19-yard line, which is ironically the worst starting position AC Flora has had today. Yeah, I think so.
Senior quarterback and captain, number 5, Roper Winsky, who passed 7,000 career passing yards earlier in the quarter tonight.
All right.
You're welcome for that.
I think they're listening to your stream. Yeah.
I take full credit for that one.
Congratulations on 7,000 career passing yards.
So AC Flora on their own 19 between the hashes.
What is this? Coach Navarro, I'm sure, is listening.
I'll take what I can get. 1:53 to go here in the first half. 35-7 lead. Roper in the gun, hands it. No, play action to Moten. There'll be a screen pass to Batet. Makes one man miss to the 25. Bounces outside to the 30. He may be gone. Past midfield. An angle for Armstrong. Not going to be enough. And Batet goes 81 yards for the score. And guess who's sprinting down to greet him, Jeff? Roper Winsky, the second man to greet him. He was not able to outrun Parker Koloski, the tight end, as Parker had a head start. But Tet was able to make a couple men miss, and the Dartmouth commit goes 81 yards, just like that. If anyone's counting at home, now Roper's over 71,000.
7,100?
Correct. I mean, he was, he needed 96, he's now at over 200. So. Grant Hill on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold. 42-7 lead for AC Flora, and 35 straight points for the Falcons.
Wow.
It's at now up to 141 yards of offense today.
All right, I increased the cache on the replay. Let's see if I got this whole replay or not.
I'm gonna.
Blake has speed.
Blake,
like he's amazing hands, right? As good hands catching the ball as anyone in the state.
Correct.
But oh man, no, he's fast.
And the Dartmouth commit holds multiple offers: Princeton, Columbia, Newberry, Penn, and the biggest one, Marshall. 1:38 to go. It's a 35-point lead for AC Flora. Grant Hill on to boot it deep, and maybe be exhausted on the bench in the second half, Jeff. Hill will pooch this one far side past the 25. It hits inside the 25 and received by a Bruin on that far sideline, picking his way past the 30, powering towards the 35, dragging a couple Falcons up to the 37.
Strong effort on the return for Lancaster. They begin their drive first down and 10 from the 37-yard line.
Tackle from Cabanis for the Falcons. And Lancaster starts on their own 37.
Falcon defense.
Just under 1:30 to go. 42-7 lead for the Falcons over the Bruins here at Memorial Stadium in the second to last home game of the season. Our last home game will be in about 4 weeks on Halloween night, Jeff, against Camden, who may be trying to break that streak as well. They've had our number. First and 10 on their own 37 on the far hash. Receiver comes in motion from bottom to top. It'll be Mobley with the carry, runs it right. He fights his way for maybe a yard, but he cannot get past Peyton Bishop. Or was that? I think that was Bishop this time. I think I got that one right. And the Falcons burn their second time out. Katie Daniels, of course, celebrating as well, and Mobley has not gotten up yet. Official timeout. There'll be a gain of nothing on the play as Mobley got wrapped up by Bishop, who didn't let go. I feel like I've been calling Peyton Bishop's name a lot this evening. For good reason.
Yeah, he's a good athlete. Man.
The young junior continuing to get offers, make noise, and you know, we talk about it a lot, but we would have seen the same thing with Hugh Manning this year, Jeff, but it's how important it is to have another good edge rusher.
Yeah.
You know, as an NFL fan, I go to the Cleveland Browns with how good Myles Garrett is. It's always important that if you guys notice every year, the Browns sign someone that's pretty good on the other side, like Jadeveon Clowney a couple of years ago. Not because they're like, oh, he's going to be the person they have to stop, but it's going to be we can't just only focus on Myles Garrett. You have to focus enough on the other one.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Steelers do the same thing with it. You have T.J. Watt on one side, so they get Alex Highsmith, who's not an elite, the elite, but he's still a good pass rusher.
Yeah.
In the same sense.
The same thing with the Gamecocks last year with Kennard.
Correct.
And,
Coming out of the timeout.
Yes, the reason both of them are so good because you can only guard. You can't guard both. You can't guard Kennard. You can't guard Dillon. You see it more in the NFL, but yes, in college, I would 100% agree. Good catch, Jeff. I didn't think about that. 2nd and 9 for Lancaster. Clock stopped at 1:18 here. Receiver comes in motion from top to bottom. Snap is handed off to the running back, but nowhere to go. And I can only feel for Nasir Walker, who was already back there ready to stop the ball carrier. It would have been Jackson on the carry.
Yeah, fortunately for me, my knowledge is limited to AC Flora and South Carolina.
Yes, well, I should have made the more at-home reference, but I've been saying that for years in the NFL, so that's where my mind goes to. Because as a Steelers fan, I talk about T.J. Watt, but the Browns do the same thing.
Well, at least you didn't bring up whoever plays defensive end for Ohio State.
Caden Kerr is going to be a top 10 draft pick whenever he goes. Just a heads up for everyone listening at home.
How is he compared to Dylan Stewart?
Considering Dylan Stewart has no help on the defensive line, he's having a better season.
Oh, man.
But Dylan Stewart had a better game. Well, Curry was a monster. I'll stop talking about Ohio State. 2nd and 14 for Lancaster at their own 33, far hash. Trip receivers down low for the Bruins. Falcons will rush 5 on the line, play action. Clinton gets away from one. They're thrown out to the near side, caught past the 40, spinning towards the 45, but he's dropped at the 46. Tackle made by Jack Long, the linebacker. Reception made by Elijah Stover, the first completion for Clinton today. 13 yards. It's a 3rd and short.
6-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Now, unfortunately for you, Jeff, when you bring up Ohio State, they probably have the best defense in the country, so.
I do.
They're 5.5 points average they've allowed per game.
Yeah.
Usually doesn't. 3rd and 1 here for Lancaster. They need 1 yard to kind of go to the half with under 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Handoff right up the middle to Jackson, but he can't get anywhere. Tackle a loss. Isaiah Watson burst out of a cannon, pushed his lineman back, and then immediately where Jackson gets the handoff, he gets dropped. A loss of 3 on the play brings up 4th down.
And the 3rd and final timeout for AC Flora.
There you go. AC Flora's offense has about 28 seconds to work with, which, as we saw last time, is enough time to potentially go up 49-7. Right now it's a 42-7 lead with 28.3 seconds left in the first half. And Lancaster, after picking up their first win of the season last week, first win of the season last week against RNE in overtime. And now we're in trouble. Then they'll return home next week for face our friends across town in Dreer, but they have a couple rough games to end the year. They go to South Point after that. And South Point's very good at football.
Yeah.
In the Carolinas pool, between all the media that covers both games, they're 3rd. South Point still leading Camden 14-7. Technically, we are Bulldogs fans because we are hoping to find a way. I don't know what the outcome would have to be to win the region, but something around there, because we get to beat Camden in the end of the year.
Yeah.
And of course, if we win the region, theoretically, with it being probably the best region in the state, everyone hopefully will come through Memorial.
Yeah. Hey, so at halftime, after Alex Reed's Mill Pond Steakhouse ad, it is homecoming.
4th down.
So there'll be people in dresses on the screen.
Offense for Lancaster will go for it. Clinton gets the snap, rolling out to the right, looking for a curl route. He gets chased by Monty Lafitte. Will just throw this one away to the turf. The Falcons bring 6. Monty Lafitte hits home, and a flag comes out toward the end.
Which means that we get it 5 yards.
Intentional grounding.
On like the 27-yard line.
Yeah, Clinton was just trying to throw that ball away, but instead it just goes as worse. So the Falcons have 26 seconds now for about 26 yards, as you said, Jeff. And I would imagine a shot to the end zone for one of the 3 receivers who are playing today. Could do it. Also want to shout out, we didn't really mention him as much, Jeff, but the offensive line's been great today.
Yeah, really solid. Rippers had plenty of time.
Yes.
The run game has been pretty good. Yeah, Roper's been able to go downfield a little bit.
Yes, more than we were last week. So we on the 34-yard line, Jeff, 1st and 10. 26 seconds left to go. No timeouts for AC Flora.
Charlie in the slot.
Yeah. And then Josh down low. It looks like man-to-man defense, though. Just over on Davis. Roper dropping back, straight drop back. Quick pressure, Roper steps up, he'll throw over the middle of Charlie Scott. He's got him at the 5, and he'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. All we needed was 6 seconds, however, it may be coming back, Jeff. It looks there's a yellow marker in the middle of the field back at the 36. And
hold.
Unfortunately, I did catch it mid-play. I didn't say anything. I believe that was going to go against Prince King. The defensive lineman, Lineberger, was coming through the gap and looked like he was going to hit Roper. That was what Roper had to avoid. And it looked like his jersey was yanked. So loss of 10, but of course, as we just saw, we can score in 20 seconds with no timeouts.
The same pass is going to be open on this play too.
Let's hope.
First down and 20.
Armstrong comes in. It looks like quick run out for Lancaster as well. 1st and 10. Falcons at their 45 of the Bruins. Puts the running back in motion. Roper looking for to their near side. Escapes one rusher. Now still scrambling around. Roper looking downfield, scrambling towards the near side. He throws to Moten, who just can't throw it. A fastball as Roper knocks into the benches near over here. He's all right. About half the time came off. 11 seconds left to go in the first half. And for Roper, his 3rd incompletion of the day.
Was there about 200 yards passing?
247.
247. Jeez.
Well, 81-yard reception usually does help the numbers. Yeah, Blake as well as his first 100-yard reception day. 141 yards over 4 catches for Blake.
Nice.
So 2nd and 20, Falcons again at the Bruin 45-yard line.
5 receivers.
Yeah, play clock winding down to 4 seconds. Roper will get the snap off as Charlie comes in the backfield. He throws it out here to the near side. Charlie looking for a pass, and he loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. Tackle was made by the defensive lineman Blair as looking for the double pass. Patet went downfield. Lancaster had none of it. We're going to say he fumbled the ball out of bounds, so technically the rush for Charlie loses 6.
That's a loss of 8 yards.
Oh, they didn't. Okay. I thought they were doing incomplete pass.
No, they called the strip. Technically, it doesn't go in. It goes on Charlie's rushing stats, which, unfortunately for Charlie, is his first rush of the year.
Oh, yeah.
He's now the first Falcon to throw, rush, and no, Roper technically did, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Roper dropped back, and they'll hand it off straight ahead to end the half. It's Moten, who has got some space to the 45 to the 40, then gets topped over at the 40-yard line. They give him a pickup of it looks like 12 at the end of the half, but that's where it ends. AC Flora 42, Lancaster 7. It's been all Falcons. And as well as Jeff said so kindly to make sure I was ready for it, before we go to the half and before we see all of our beautiful homecoming court king and queens, we want to have a special shout out to Mill Pond Steakhouse. Discover why Mill Pond Steakhouse is beloved by locals and visitors alike. Located in charming Boykin, South Carolina, the restaurant combines rustic elegance with southern hospitality for a one-of-a-kind dining experience. Through their steaks are Mill Pond's claim to fame. They offer a full variety of American cuisine amidst historic and incredibly scenic surroundings. Perfect for special occasions, romantic dinners, or whatever you crave exceptional food in an unforgettable setting. Visit millpondsteakhouse.com or call 803-423-8825 to book a reservation today.
All right, we're going to mute ourselves and turn on the field mic and hope this all works well.
Awesome.
We'd like to start by introducing our freshman class queen, Cameron Bagley. Cameron is the daughter of Elizabeth Obranovich and Ross Bagley. Cameron is escorted this evening by our freshman class king, Derek Belton. Derek is the son of Carla Wilson. Let's hear it for freshman class queen and king, Cameron Bagley and Derek Belton. once again, Cameron Bagley and Derek Belton. Our sophomore class queen is Jordan Brown. Jordan Brown is the daughter of Leslie Brown. She is escorted this evening by our sophomore class king, Larry Pickett. Larry is the son of Linda Morris Pickett. Ladies and gentlemen, your sophomore class queen and sophomore class king, Jordan Brown and Larry Pickett. One more time, let's hear it for Jordan Brown and Larry Pickett. This year's junior class queen is Kamaya McDonald. Kamaya is the daughter of Keon and Bree McDonald. Kamaya is escorted this evening by the junior class king, Joshua Davis. Joshua is the son of Gregory and Barbara Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, your junior class queen and king, Kamaya McDonald and Joshua Davis. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Kamaya McDonald and Joshua Davis. Our senior class queen and homecoming queen candidates are Genevieve Atwater, Tamira Delaney, Paris Dones, Tatiana Frederick, Taraya Jackson, and Killian Johnson. Genevieve Atwater is the daughter of Michael Atwater. She is escorted this evening by her father, Michael Atwater. Genevieve enjoys all the wonderful art programs at AC Flora. Genevieve plans on going to college to major in music education and minor in music history. Ladies and gentlemen, Genevieve Atwater. Next up is Tamira Delaney. Tamira Delaney is the daughter of Thaddeus Delaney. This evening, Tamira is escorted by her sister, Trinity Delaney, and her uncle, Roderick Stevenson. Tamira is a key member of the varsity basketball team and enjoys being on the court and hanging out with her friends. Her goal is to play basketball in college. Ladies and gentlemen, Tamira Delaney. Next up is Paris Duns. Paris is the daughter of Kimberly Johnson. Paris is escorted this evening by her mother, Kimberly Johnson. Paris enjoys baking, Pilates, drawing, and volunteering. After high school, Paris plans on attending a university in Georgia where she will major in psychology with a minor in political science. Ladies and gentlemen, Paris Duns. Next up is Atiana Frederick. Atiana is the daughter of Yvonne Frederick. This evening, Atiana is escorted by Amani Haygood, her trainer, and her friend, DeMarquise Johnson. Atiana enjoys dancing and being a part of the color guard team. After high school, she plans on joining the military. Thank you, Atiana, for your service. Let's hear it for Atiana Frederick. Next up is Taraya Jackson. Taraya is the daughter of Chantel Dwayne. This evening, Taraya is escorted by her mother, Chantel Dwayne. Taraya enjoys cooking, hanging out with her friends and family, reading and watching TV. And after high school, Taraya plans on joining the Air Force. Thank you, Taraya. Wings up. Let's hear it for Taraya Jackson. Next up is Killian Johnson. Killian is the daughter of Chris and Kelly Johnson. She is escorted this evening by Yvonne Benag. Killian enjoys being a part of the varsity cheerleading team, doing community service projects, and spending time with her friends and family. After high school, Killian plans on attending the University of South Carolina. Let's hear it for Killian Johnson. Our senior class king and homecoming king candidates are Kendall Bird and Xavion Johnson Taylor. Kendall Bird is the son of Melanie Townsend and Kevin Bird. This evening, Kendall Bird is escorted by his mother, Melanie Townsend. Kendall enjoys playing football and basketball. After high school, he plans on attending college, where he will major in computer and technology. Let's hear it for Kendall Bird. Xavion Johnson Taylor is the son of Ayanna Taylor Bell. He is escorted this evening by his mother, Ayanna Taylor Bell. Xavion enjoys weightlifting, running track, cooking, and baking, as well as hanging out with friends. After high school, Xavion plans on attending college, where he will major in forensic psychology. Let's hear it for Xavion Johnson Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for our senior class queen and king candidates, as well as our homecoming queen and king candidates. For the very first time, we have a tie for our senior class queens. Ooh, drama. Our 2025 senior class queens are Tamira Delaney and Taraya Jackson. Taraya, feel free to come up as well. Once again, your 2025 senior class queens, Tamira Delaney and Tariah Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, Tariah Jackson. And now, to announce our 2025 Senior Class King. Our 2025 Senior Class King is Xavion Johnson Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Senior Class King, Xavion Johnson Taylor. Now to announce our 2025 Football Homecoming Queen. Drum roll, please. Your 2025 Football Homecoming Queen is Killian Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Football Homecoming Queen, Killian Johnson. And now, to announce our 2025 Football Homecoming King. Once again, drum roll, please. This year's Homecoming King is Kendall Bird. Congratulations to all Queens and Kings and members of this year's Homecoming Courts. On behalf of the Student Council and the entire AC Flora family, thank you for being here this evening and joining us in celebrating our students. Enjoy the second half of the game. Go Falcons! Falcons forever!
All right, congratulations to the homecoming court. I guess, what do we have? 6 minutes left on the clock, and then they'll add another 3. All right, we will be back shortly for the second half. I guess I got to get the homecoming court in the shot. So
you tried to skip out on it.
I know. I just actually blanked out on it.
Got 2 football players in the accompanying / winning. Oh, never mind. DJ's got to get out.
Yeah. All right, Tom Petty is my cue to mute, so we'll be back shortly. All right, we're back for the second half.
Are we? Or...
I think so. Oh, wait.
No, we're
not. Yeah. No, we are. It's just.
Oh, we are?
It's over there. See?
Oh, we're back now.
Because I added a new audio source, so.
Oh wow! So you changed everything on me.
I know.
You have to read. Maybe give me like up to speed for the Forest Acres Classic when you leave me for 8 hours a day.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, so yeah, welcome back to the stream, everyone. So Flora leads 42-7.
Good start.
Yeah, McGrady Productions posted about Dion and Larry Brown. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was asking Alex about Azel's number of interceptions. He's only had 2 this year. I mean, he's done all kinds of stuff, right? The fumble recoveries, yeah, let's hear his stats.
Yeah, Azel this year, 30 total tackles, 15 of them by himself, 1 tackle for loss, 3 interceptions, 6 PBUs, 2 forced fumbles, and now 3 fumble recoveries.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, he's not going to have a ton of interceptions just because they're not going to throw it his way.
No, they once you get this good, you stop throwing them this way because of just how good he is.
So, yeah. He's the Deion Sanders of the Super Bowl 30.
Correct.
Number 13, Grant Hill, back to kick.
All right, so 42-7 lead, 12 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Let's have some fun in the second half, and we'll see how much bench gets used with the monster lead the Falcons have built. Fair caught by Tolley back near the 34. That's where the Bruins will start here for their first drive of the second half. And again, it's been all EC Flora since those 7-7, 35 unanswered straight for the Falcons. It could have been a little worse if we didn't hold, but now we got to get one more score for the running clock in the second half. Of course, for those who are not aware with the high school rules, if you're up by 42 points in the second half, it's a running clock.
All right.
We'll keep you guys updated again. South Point as well as Camden are both playing against each other, so we'll have to see there. 1st and 10 for the Bruins. Hand off to Mobley. He's back in the game, and he gets scooped up ball on the ground. And the Falcons have it yet again. Mobley, his second fumble, hasn't been rolled down, and it will be a scoop and score. Blake Patet finds the end zone for the second time today. I think Brandon Williams is the first man to bring him in the backfield, but I'm not sure if he lost the ball before then or after then, Jeff.
Yeah, no, he lost it kind of right away. I think I saved that. We'll have to watch that replay again.
Williams forced the fumble, and Batet found the answer. Batet's second touchdown today, this time off a fumble recovery.
Yeah, a couple different Falcons were on the ground and had a chance at the ball.
I thought it was rolled down. I thought we had. Well, I saw us pointing that way first, so I knew it was our ball, but then I didn't know Blake never went down. Oh, just like that, 48-7, 11:51 to go in the third quarter. Grant Hill on for the extra point. It is up, and it is.
You're not allowed to do that.
No, you cannot jump over the center. It's good.
The extra point attempt is good.
And, Coach Floyd said, "Go down there."
It's a personal foul, right?
Yeah.
So we get it kick it from the 50?
Yeah, I think
it's Grant's time.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you saw Delp, Jeff. He just went over there. We're not going for two. Go down there. He just pointed. He's like, y'all go kick off.
All right, let's watch that replay again. Oh man! All right, we're gonna have to mute for a second because of this song. We're good. All right.
And we are back. Yeah, no. From the Lancaster 45s of the kickoff, Jeff. And Jeff has a very big want for this. He would.
Oh, they're actually letting Grant kick it deep.
Yeah, I know. I think they're letting Grant kick for the end zone for the first time. Maybe the second time this season? I think he's done it one other time. Of course, doesn't get many chances to do so, but he will boot this one deep, and it will clear the end zone by a wide. Not by a wide margin, but enough of a margin.
15, that was 10 yards deep in the end zone. Which means
not by a wide. I said it was clear the end zone by a wide margin. It wasn't clear. In the end zone.
So if he kicks it normally, that would have gone to the 5-yard line.
Yes.
Just let him kick it.
Well, right on cue, if y'all can see on the stream, running clock.
All right.
So we are in for the fun in the second half, and we will see how much the bench is exhausted. So far, it looks like the starters are still out there, though. However, a lot of hats are off on the sideline.
Yeah.
Including Roper, who's sitting down, which indicates his day may be done after his incredible performance.
Yeah, once he gets the clock running.
Yeah, there's nothing we need to do. Run up the middle for Mobley. He is speared and dropped combined on the stop. Monty Lafitte, Jordan Davis.
Tackle made by AC Florida's number 15, Nasir Walker.
It is pretty funny, though, Jeff. So I don't know if you're catching the PA announcer. I think it is Mobley. But Mobley is a player for Lexington.
From the 24-yard line.
If you catch my drift.
Oh, yeah. Mobley.
Yeah, so I think, which is funny because he's just saying Mobley because Mobley, he does, I believe our PA announcer does River Bluff baseball games.
Yeah.
And so you have to pronounce him twice every year. 2nd and 6 for Lancaster. Falcons bringing a lot to the box around 6. Mobley with the handoff. Near side gets chopped down by Banana, but past the first 6 for our first down. Pick up a 7. 8, I believe, actually.
Ball placed at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 8. And a first down for Lancaster.
Mobley's about to hit his 20th carry of the game.
Hey, now that it's dark, isn't my audio mixer really pretty?
Oh, that was pretty beforehand.
It's nice lights.
What's all the buttons? What do those buttons do?
Like we could like record ads and not have to read them.
This sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Why?
And actually, right now they do what do you call it? Sound effects.
Mobley runs to the left side. It's got some grass in front of him. Falcons converge and stop him after a minimal gain. Pick up 3.
Let's check this out. Let's go drum beat.
Ball placed at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Second down.
This is awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, we could put any sound on that.
That's incredible. We didn't have the sound effects, Jeff, like baseball.
Yeah.
Woo!
We must protect this house.
That will unfortunately be going away, I believe, with move to Nike.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about that, which sucks. 2nd and 7 for Lancaster. And flag will fly as the play clock was dwindling down. I don't think everyone was all set.
We will still protect this house. It'll just be with a swoosh.
I know. Well, we have South Carolina's got a rough couple games coming, Jeff. 5 straight games against top 13 teams or better.
No problem.
It goes at LSU, then we return home to play Oklahoma, who's currently top 5, and Alabama, who's top 10. Then we go on the road to Ole Miss, who's top 5, and then we finish off against A&M.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, 5-0. Clinton keeps it, and he has some space past the 45 to the 50. He's got the outside edge. And Larry Pickett's going to run him out of bounds past the 30.
Zacharias Clinton runs out of bounds on the opposite side of the 50. Officially marked out of the 27.
A long run, Jeff.
That's a gain of 33 yards.
Lancaster's best play of the day, 33-yard keeper for the quarterback.
Official timeout on the field.
And a Falcon is slow to get up. Well, he's going to hobble off. I think Larry Pickett may have had a cramp as he's trying to walk it off and say, I'm good. But the trainer's going to still look at him as play was stopped.
It's not an actual timeout, guys.
No.
Once the player's off, you have to get back in. Okay.
Yeah. It's cool to see Grant has a headset on the sideline.
Huh?
Grant has a headset on the sideline.
Nice.
He's having fun over there. So 1st and 10 here for the Bruins. On the 27 of AC Flora. And with their first point since their opening drive. Handoff up to Mobley, runs it right. He's got grass again. Bursting through the hole past the 20 toward the 15. Falcons' helmet flies off as Mobley gets all the way to the 13. That was Isaiah Watson whose hat popped off, so he'll have to come out for a play.
Number 8, Jordan Davis on the tackle. Ball placed at the 14-yard line. Officially marked at the 13. It's a gain of 14 on the play. 1st down and 10, Lancaster.
Oh.
14-yard carry puts Lancaster in the red zone. 1st and 10 on the AC Flora 13. With some motion, a low snap, Clinton will keep it. Runs it right up the field. Good blocking for the Bruins as he tries to trudge towards the 5 but gets stopped at the 6.
Brought down inside the 10. Officially marked down at the 7.
Haynes had a friend who said when switching from Under Armour to Nike, that's unfortunate. Welcome to the dark side.
Fortunately, the Fighting Nikes, aka the Working Ducks, are Nike's key contributor. Contributor of Nike.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 3 here for Lancaster. Inside the 10. Lancaster's 1 for 1 on their red zone trips today. Handing off to Mobley, running left, and he gets outside of one tackle, but Dub catches him in a spear right after that. It looked like he was going to get outside, but Azel Banat cleans up from Dub. Wow. I thought he was going to stiff arm him, but Brennan didn't let go.
I think this Naz was in there.
I mean, it was a lot of Falcons. Cast them, if you will.
Cast. It's 3rd down.
A loss of 4 as Mobley's up to 51 yards on the ground through 22 carries.
Ooh.
3rd and 7 from the 10-yard line. Mobley on the left hip of Clinton. And it looks to be a pass over the middle, which was
penalty marker on the field.
Theoretically going to be open. However, Armstrong's not able to catch it.
False starts. against
false
the
start.
offense. That will be a 5-yard penalty.
The procedurals are really shooting Lancaster in their own foot.
It's still 3rd down.
It's the second false start, I believe, of the game, and another pre-snap penalty. They've had multiple delay game penalties. I will say it's funny the dynamic between the coaches because Lancaster kind of showed the emotion for the first time, but our Coach Brown's seasoned vet over there is keeping his hand over his mouth, not letting people know who he's yelling at.
A lot fewer curse words than the other week.
Yes. Well, 3rd and long here for the Bruins. Again, motion from top to bottom. The speed option throws it to Mobley out to the left side, and he can't get past the initial hit. He does fall forward, but Monty Lafitte got back their first minimal gain on the play.
Ball placed at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, nice work by Monty.
Monty was just did enough to stop him.
Yeah, had to force him inside, but got a hand on him.
It was the initial hit that brought him down. Mobley was able to stay up for a couple extra yards, but 4th down for Lancaster again. Falcon defense has been stellar down here in the red zone. 45% of the time, teams score on the Falcons, meaning 55% of the times we stop them. 4th and 8, Lancaster needs the Falcon 3. Goes in motion again from top to bottom, and another false start penalty as Armstrong was trying to do that quick slant in front of Batet. Batet wanted to make sure he didn't catch it this time, even if it was post-mortem. Well, we get to talk about Jeff. Congratulations. No, well, not congratulations. Are you happy about yesterday? Your Yankees? Speaking of baseball.
Yeah. Go Yankees.
Schluter's good, unfortunately, as a non-Yankee, as a Yankee hater. It should be fun, though. I think you guys have an interesting series against the Blue Jays. And
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw.
Schluter was pretty good.
Yes, he's very good. But
I saw that.
No, but it's 3 of the 4 teams that played in the wild card matchup are favored. The only team that is a top 2 seed that's favored to win their series is
Dodgers.
No, Dodgers. Remember wild card. Dodgers in the wild card.
Were they really?
Yeah, the Mariners expect to beat Tigers. Field goal on the way from Lancaster. It is up and it flutters through.
The 34-yard field goal attempt is good.
But the Mariners are like a 54% chance to beat the Tigers in the series. Dodgers are 51 over 50 for 49 against Philly, but as much as I hate both those teams, I'm really excited to watch Game 1 because as much as I hate them, Philly's crowd always brings it.
I feel like I know we talked about this on some streams sometime, like why I'm a Yankees fan. I feel like I need to explain that.
No one cares why you're a Yankees fan. People just care that you are a Yankees fan.
Yeah, but
there's no right reason.
Which team has the most championships? Again, I'll be that guy.
There's no right reason to be a Yankees fan.
Yeah, it is. When you're 6 years old and you have the same birthday as Reggie Jackson and Reggie Jackson's on the Yankees, it's important.
I don't care.
It's what matters.
Is there a right reason to be an Ohio State fan?
Huh?
Is there a right reason that I'm an Ohio State fan?
No, it's all wrong.
Exactly right. I'm glad we agree. Thank you for this conversation. I hope you all have a great night. There's no right. I'm the tortured little brother of the Yankees. I'm a Mets fan, which just pain and misery every single year.
Yeah.
And we cleaned house. We fired like 3 coaches today. And I'll boot this one deep. A low liner that hits. Those tries to go all the way inside the end zone. It went to hit the pylon.
Wow.
Jeez. Yeah, Moten had to.
He was like waiting for that. He's like, I'm pretty sure this is going to go in the end zone.
I had to pick this one up in case I don't pick it up.
20-yard line.
All right.
Yeah, so ball in the 20 or 25? I can't remember.
20, I believe.
20, yeah. High school football.
Correct. I'm trying to figure out who's about to go out, Jeff. There's 1 of 2 options here, and I'm really curious which one it is.
What, quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. It's going to be Roper. I'm gonna go I think they want to give Roper a real drive.
Wait, he hasn't been on the field. Oh, because we had the fumble 6.
Fumble and then fumble 6 and then
Okay. Yeah, no. Give him a drive.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So 1st and 10 for AC Flora on their own 20. Roper getting it over 200 passing yards today. Hand it off up the middle. Moten fights his way forward, gets slung down for a minimal gain, and a flag on the play comes in late up after the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
So
check the marker on the field.
50-50 face mask hold?
Yeah.
It was number 24, Braden Williams on the run.
Roper is 13 for 16, by the way, for 247 yards. He's doing all right for himself today.
personal foul, face mask.
Nice. So that means Bogey does get the carry plus the yards.
Face mask against the defense. That will be a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. That's a Callison tie, AC Flora Falcon. First down.
It is 14-7 still South Point Camden trying to keep everyone updated. Well, South Point, quite literally as I said that, just scored. Now 20-7.
Oh, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, what, 7?
20-7.
27.
They have a kick extra point.
Okay.
First and 10 for AC Flora on their own 38. And no play action over the middle. Charlie Scott to the 45. He may be gone. Burst of speed, spin through one tackle, and the speedster is getting tracked down from behind. You don't see that too often. Stover catches him at the 6.
Number 14, Charlie
Wow.
Scott on the catch and run. Brought down to the opposite 6-yard line.
Jaisir Stover tracked him down, but wow.
55 yards. And another Callison tie, AC Flora Falcon. First down.
After Charlie, our leading receiver, was having a quiet day, he's now 2 receptions, 70 yards.
Yeah, that's my favorite play that we do. Just like a little slant. It's so simple. And then Charlie has all kinds of speed.
And for the first time this year, Roper's over 300, 303. Through now 17 attempts, 14 completions. And here comes the jumbo set, Blake Patet in the backfield. What's the most impressive part about Patet, Jeff, is now he has 8 total touchdowns. Well, before we get there, it'll be first time out now of the half. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Yeah, Blake now has 5 receiving touchdowns and 3 on the ground.
This moment to thank Chick-fil-A on Forest Drive for
So,
their continued support of AC Flora Athletics.
You know,
Remember, Falcon fans, eat more chicken.
Yeah, I just realized something. When I switch to the I'm trying to see if when I if I have the test camera going. No, I don't.
New friends, new pressures, and new risks. The South Carolina High School League has partnered with Open Conversation SC, an initiative to help parents have
All
open
right, let me see if this is fixed now. So if I switch,
let your kids
then
know that you're always there to support
check.
them.
Oh,
Thanks
it
to
works
Open
now.
Conversation SC,
what? Oh,
the South
the
Carolina
whole
High
thing?
School
All right, yeah. So this is the replay. Yeah, so before they weren't able to hear us when we were on the screen.
Oh, cool.
But that's all right. I had only done that screen when we were on. It wasn't during ad reads tonight. It was
Coach Andy
just,
Howard is from upstate New York. Florida baseball learned there's no winning an argument when he's talking about the Yankees and him. I mean, unfortunately, the Yankees suck, so.
Coming out of the timeout.
I want to see one championship in my lifetime, Jeff.
6-yard line.
a Yankees championship?
Yeah, 09? Or, well, I've seen.
Okay.
I don't count the baby years, even though I do count Ohio State's 2002 national championship. Patet in the backfield, jumbo set. Play action, he looks to throw the ball. Looked for Isaiah Watson, but it was just short. I like the idea. Just the execution was not completed. And Lancaster had a good defense for that one. They
pass is incomplete.
They said no. That was Blake's first pass attempt of the season, incomplete.
That's the final play of the third quarter.
I really wanted Isaiah to score. That'd have been awesome.
Yeah, that would be good.
Well, you know, Jeff, it's very refreshing after last week's 6-6 ball game going into the fourth quarter. It's now 49-10.
Yeah, I feel so much better.
Yeah, just get our average back. Offense has now gone down to only 35 points per game.
Yeah.
They're now about to hopefully get it right around 40 again, if we can at least score one more time. And I haven't said, Jeff, I think I mentioned it, but one of the big things we've seen this year with the 3 rushing touchdowns today, ball security. No fumbles this year for our Falcons. Don't worry, it's going to come.
But well, thank you for that.
But here's the thing, though, Jeff. I'd rather it come in the fourth quarter rather than like the first quarter.
Fourth quarter of a game.
But to say this is the.
That's true.
If we're going to have a fumble, this is theoretically the time to have the fumble.
Let's just not have a fumble.
I'm not saying we should, but you're giving me crap about it. So you get. I tell you this. We'll be on the road next week at RNE. Hopefully, we'll be there. By the way.
Yeah.
They'll have to.
Yeah, they let us stream there 2 years ago. Hopefully they'll say yes to us again.
Yes. And Dreer after that, again, theoretically, Dreer's never said no. Plus, we are here, so.
Yeah.
Which is awesome because we'll get to stream 10 of 10 regular season games. Hopefully, we're on the way to. Which is something I think the most I've streamed in the season with you is 8 because of just how we've worked out.
Yeah.
Second and goal on the 6th. That's it. Roper in the backfield, drops back for the end zone. Got it to Davis. Touchdown. AC Flora.
Touchdown,
Roper's third touchdown here this evening. 3:09 through the air. 15 of 18. That's Davis's now 7th reception in first touchdown.
Flag after the play?
That's not ideal. Well, if you're counting along with me at home after his 3rd touchdown of the day, Roper Wensky now 19 touchdowns through the air. And that was Josh's 3rd touchdown of the season.
19 versus 2 interceptions.
3. He got picked off last week, remember? It was after the Azell fumble. We play action. He got hit as his throw.
Okay,
Technically goes as an interception.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I'm also a proponent though of interceptions at the end of a half don't count. Even though I don't know if that's the end of the half, but still. Like if he's like throwing a Hail Mary, I'm not a fan of that counting against the interception against the team. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But I understand why they count.
Yeah, it's like an interception on the coach, you know. Like
yes.
The coaches opted for a high risk play.
And the other thing I'm curious, you know, is the fact of I'm also a proponent, along with the same line of thinking of interceptions being charged against the receiver. Like if it's a clear, like you should catch the ball, and like you were like the one that was Marv that he remember last Thursday with the Cardinals where he was up over the middle and bobbled it and eventually went to the Seahawks' hands. Remember that? That should have been on Marv, not on Kyler.
Yeah.
That's the most recent one I can remember.
That would make things difficult for my worst quarterback league.
Yes, but remember, because Sky Moore had the same thing happen with Patrick Mahomes the other year, where everyone was like, he's awful. Extra point up and good. 56-10. This is, I believe,
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your
yes,
attention,
the most points he scored in a
please?
game. 56
We
points.
have 2 debit cards at the home concession stand with the last name Holmes. Again, we have 2 debit cards at the home concession stand with the last name Holmes. Please go pick them up if that's you.
Ben Holmes here?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is Wofford off this weekend, Ben?
I don't know.
At the home concession stand. Again, crumble cookies are half off at the home concession stand. Thank you.
Kids sprinting toward the concession stand.
They said cookies.
Cookies half off.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
This was actually one of my favorite, like highlight video songs. I don't know why. I just love this one. I think I have good memories of this one. I'm one of the ones I listened to as a kid. This was one of my favorites. I will exclude who it was, so you won't get yelled at me.
Well, Coach Purdy said Wofford's playing Western Carolina.
Oh, nice.
Wait, I want to go to that.
Yeah, what the heck? Tomorrow.
Is Coach, is that at Wofford or at North Carolina?
Grant will pooch this one near side of the 20. It bounces and it will go just out of bounds. Armstrong lets it go as Larry Pickett and Josiah Morris were both chasing it. We're waiting for Coach Purdy to respond.
Markel's playing? Oh, man.
Markel and Ben?
Jack Purdy.
Oh, yeah. And
at Wofford, 1:30.
Maybe you'll run into Davis Rivers.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's there too.
Many Falcons have been
to so cool.
Wofford. Well, Lancaster will now begin their technically their third drive, I guess, of the half.
Lancaster will take over first down and 10 at the
Running clock. 10:33 left to go in this one again. Falcons up 56-10 over the Bruins. We'll have a long drive back to the City of Red Roses, Jeff.
Sorry, they still get to go to the City of Red Roses.
That's the best City of Red Roses pod. Incredible. First and 10. Clinton's still back there at quarterback. Mobley will take the handoff, runs it right, runs through it. Well, I thought it was going to be through a tackle, but I guess it got tripped up. Tackled away by Katie Daniels. What'd he say? Oh. He said at Wofford.
Yeah. No, so Jack's brother Charlie is a Yankees fan as well.
That's unfortunate.
It's
And off to the left side. Mobley runs and gets hit hard. Goes down just a yard shy of the line of scrimmage, or the yard to gain, marker to gain, as Obenag on the stop. 6-yard carry.
Mobley again on the run. Pick up this time
Mobley's 25th carry of the day. Only 64 yards on the ground. Hey, Jeff, now Troy's got a headset. Troy Scott.
Oh, yeah, it was. I just checked my messages.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
PB came off from a stinger, so Joel Johnson is playing far side defensive end. 3rd and 1. And a false start again against the Bruins. Another pre-snap penalty. But continue. What were you going to say?
Oh,
we interrupted you.
That's a 5-yard penalty.
Coach likes that he can type something and then it makes something else happen on the TV.
It's so good. Yeah, Coach Purdy texts you in response me as well because I'm looking over your shoulder and we get to respond to him live. Maybe a little delay. I think probably a.
It's a 25-second or 22-ish second delay right now.
Sounds about right. 3rd and about 6 for Lancaster. Lead their own 45. Clinton keeping himself. He'll run it up the middle. Has some space on the near side. He may be getting a chance. Larry Pickett will angle him out of bounds, but Clinton, a nice scamper.
Is Aquarius Clinton on the big run? Forced out of bounds.
Yeah, no, it was Coach Navarro that caught the 7,000 yard.
I figured as much. Thanks, Coach.
Let the PA know.
Yeah, Coach.
Ball placed at the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 13. 1st down and 10 for Lancaster.
81 yards in the day for Mobley, who's starting to rack them up here on 27 carries. Seems like he'll stay in the game. 1st and 10, Lancaster in the red zone here against the Falcons. Just over 6 minutes to go here in this one. It's been all AC floor as the game's starting to slow down for both these teams. Clinton, shocker, will hand it to Mobley straight ahead. No, he keeps it himself. He faked everybody out, including me, and gets a hit from Azel Banag. Popped right back up like Jane Daniels does. Wow, 13-yard carry. I think the whole Falcon defense thought Mobley had it.
Gain of 13. It's 1st down and goal to go.
I mean, that hit, though, shows you just how hard Azel hits. I mean, he came out like a missile. 92 yards for Clinton on the ground today. Been a very big rushing attack for Lancaster. 1st and goal from the 5, excuse me. Mobley next to Clinton. Comes in motion from bottom to top. He'll hand it off to Mobley. No, Clinton will keep it near side. I'm mixed up all over. He escapes after one tackle.
Yep.
He gets it in the end zone, but Jeff called it right on cue. Hold.
That's right in front of the official.
Usually when you hold, you try to hide it as much as possible and not show the official. Clinton would have had his first touchdown on the ground. Instead, he gets backed up.
Ruling on the field is blocking the back against the offense.
Or blocking the back? Oh my. There's a block in the back that's a lot worse than the hold. Oh, it's okay. It's a hold.
It's a hold. Yeah, they never released too.
There's a block in the back that's a lot worse than the hold.
Replay, 1st down and goal to go.
By a lot, I mean 5 yards worse. That's exactly how bad it was. It's 5 yards worse. Exactly. 1st and goal from the 13. Game clock under 5 minutes to go. Clinton directing traffic. Only 6 in the box for the Falcons. Seems like maybe a Mobley carry again. Read option will be Mobley running right. Bounces outside to the 10. Tries to make one more man miss, but Blake Patet doesn't let him go, and the rest of the Falcons track him down. Blake Patet saves a touchdown, but Mobley gets inside the 5 all the way back to the 2.
Forced out of bounds by Blake Bennett inside the 5-yard line.
12-yard carry for Mobley.
Ball marked at the 3. 1st down and goal, 2nd down and goal to go for Lancaster.
93 yards off of 28 carries for Mobley. Knocking on the door for his 2nd touchdown. It's 2nd and goal from the 3. Game clock nearing 4 minutes. About a minute every play. Clinton with the read option, hands it to Mobley straight ahead, and Brennan Williams drops him for a loss. The big number 50 spun him around and set him down.
Nasir Walker on the stop.
I believe that was Brennan first.
5-yard line.
Yeah, it was not Ness.
Yeah, no, it was bigger than Ness. Yeah. So 3rd and goal from the 5. Lancaster's already been forced to kick a 1 field goal from the red zone. They were supposed to go for it before procedural, so it seems to be 4-down territory for the Bruins. Falcons will move to 4-0 all time against Lancaster. In 6-1 on the season, Lancaster will drop to 1-5. And up the middle, it's going to be Clinton keeping it all the way, and he is fighting for extra yards, but he does not able to get close. Got one.
Stopped up the middle. Number 30, Isaiah Watson.
Okay.
Others in on the tackle.
Looked like they were reacting as though there was a ball down.
Yeah, no.
It's 4th down.
The Bruins already had their bye week, so they're only 1-4, but they get thrown to the fire again after Trier. They go to South Point, play Camden, and then at York to end the year. But South Point still leading Camden 20-7. That game will end after ours since we have the running clock. 2:30 left to go in this game, and Lancaster will try one last 4th down attempt. Again, Falcons return on the road to R&E next week. We're hoping to avenge our loss to R&E 2 years ago where the scoreboard was lit up. 4th and goal on the 4. Timeout called. Second timeout of the half from AC Flora. Well, Jeff, before we head home, we want to give one more special shout out to Mill Pond Steakhouse. Step back in time at the Mill Pond Steakhouse, where rustic elegance meets southern hospitality in beautiful, historic Boykin, South Carolina. Nestled just a short drive from Columbia, discover a serene dining experience unlike anything else in the state. Savor certified black Angus beef, low country seafood specialties, and favorites like marinated rack of lamb by enjoying breathtaking views from the historic Mill Pond. Experience top-notch service where everything is just perfect. Reserve your table today at millpondsteakhouse.com. I want to say, Jeff, your headsets are really good and your new mixer is really good because PA announcer's coming in way too clear. So when he said that, it threw me off for a second. You probably could hear it at home. I was like, oh, that's like, I was like, oh, he's talking like really loudly in my ear.
I just like watching the colors.
They're pretty colors. The pink's really cool, light pink. Yeah, I wish I knew it was pink out tonight. I would wear my pink polo instead of my light blue one. Yeah, Jeff and I both lost the color matchup.
Hey, and if you say any cuss words, then I'm going to. I gotta beep.
That's incredible. You Coach Brown in the stream and just have that ready.
I needed that for South Point.
But then we just beep.
It would have been beeping the whole
beep,
time.
Beep, beep, beep. You wouldn't have heard me at all. 4th and goal from the 4. Lancaster needs the end zone. Stover comes in motion from bottom to top. Play action. Clinton looking for the end zone. Brennan throws it. Picked off by AC Flora in the end zone, running up the far sideline. If he stays in bounds, it would have been a pick 6. Instead, it's not. Is that Azel, Jeff? Of course it is.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, Azel Banag. It was Brennan Williams giving pressure, and Azel Banag comes from behind. Interception to end the ball game, pretty much. And it looks like a Lancaster player is down at the end. Well, in case Azel hasn't got hyped up enough on this stream, well, one of the things I get told with a broadcast, you save your best couple things for last. And
Oh, you got something?
I do, of course. Yeah, I was talking to Coach Floyd, and of course, with how Azel's been playing as of late. I asked him. I said, "What have you been seeing in Azel?" And he's like, "Look, Azel's one of the natural leaders on this team. He's like, it's so important." He said he's so quiet that when he talks, everybody shuts up and listens. And he's probably the hardest working and one of the most hardest working and most influential player on this team. And he's really happy that his work ethic, that he's been working his tail off. And I think he's been turning heads everywhere on the.
Yeah, I mean, he's like if I go to Flora and see an athlete, I mean, odds are that it's going to be him.
Well, what's the cool thing is, we talked about, I think Coach Brown and I have talked about with Coach Floyd, we've all got to see, these sophomores grow up, and I think everyone, when Azel got here, we're all like, okay, really good football player. But Azel has worked his tail off, and everyone was like, no one, like when you first saw him, he wasn't the biggest, he wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the strongest, but he's worked probably harder than most people on this team, and it's showing. He said how good he's become, it's incredibly shocking. It was actually Isaiah down to the play.
Oh, man.
That's not ideal. But he's walking off under his own power. Falcons don't need more people banged up. Well, this should be just a couple run plays to finish this game out, Jeff. 56-10 win. Most points in a game scored. Defense holds Lancaster under 10. Well, 10 or under.
Yes, we're going to see, yeah, we are going to see Riggs because I see Roper on the sideline.
Roper's day is done. I mean, one of the best games for the senior he's had. As we said, 15 for 18, 309. Only 3 incompletions on the day. So Riggs Scott will make his second appearance in a Falcon uniform. He played at Southside Christian. Quan comes back with him. We'll see if we let the young sophomore unload one to one of the receivers or we just hand it off at the middle. But what you're telling me, Jeff, is Riggs' legs are his most impressive asset.
I mean, yeah, when he gets out of the pocket, it's when he's most dangerous.
High snap gets it down to Quan. He breaks it near side, and he makes a positive gain of nothing. That was not an easy snap to corral, and Riggs does a good job. But I think, you know, usually for
Williams on the carry.
I think 60 again. Like maybe I don't think it's Curry, but it might be Curry. But the point is, I think Roper's a little taller. That's what I was trying to get at. 7-yard carry for Quan. This is on a little lower snap. Riggs will keep it himself and run it up the middle. He'll get the first down and a little more. 5-yard carry.
On the quarterback keeper.
Nice to see Riggs in there. What's funny, Jeff, Charlie and Riggs just recorded their first runs of the season.
Yeah. So the JV game last week, he had like 4 rushing touchdowns.
He's very fast.
Yeah.
We'll probably see him on the diamond a little bit this year, too.
Oh, yeah.
1st and 10. Should be the last play of the game. They're going to let Riggs throw. Near side, a quick throw to back. Huey almost intercepted. That will hit to the turf, and that should do it. No need to snap this one again unless AC Flora really wants to. I don't believe there's a need to. Oh, never mind. Maybe Coach Floyd. Coach Floyd's home to hurry. Yeah, trying to get everyone set. 3. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get it off. 1. Oh, they do get it off. Right up the middle is going to be Quan with one last run. He stumbles and falls after the 5-yard gain, and that will wrap things up. So a 56-10 win over Lancaster. We're able to have a little more comfortable win than we were last year again. A 3-point game in the City of Red Roses last year. This year, 46-point game.
Yeah, I like this better.
Yeah, and South Point starting to pull away. They've just scored again, 28-7. So the game against Camden will decide either if we have a 1 home game or 2. We would like 2.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game.
That should be awesome. Depends.
Right. Yeah, we got so game next week, game the week after, and then a week off, and then Camden.
Yes, games next 2 weeks, bye week for the Falcons, and then we will play Camden here in the final game of the regular season, which theoretically is going to be a showdown between 2 top 10 teams in 4A. Camden was number 5 coming into this week. Probably going to fall a little bit after their loss today.
Okay, well, next week, so Scotty and I will do JV at home on Thursday, and then hopefully Alex and I will be at Arnie for the varsity game on Friday.
It should be a fun week of football on Definite Fiction.
Yep. Cool. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.